So it's 1st and 15 now. Shepard's going to fake the short throw it long, and he's got a receiver, and he's open. That's Gavin Rouse. He's breaking tackles on the slant, Jay, and that's another first down for Belton.
First down, and I'm telling you, it's certain things. Every play, you got to do your job as 11 on the field, and the running back came up and stopped the blitz and gave his quarterback time to throw the ball.
Cole Mitchell, the senior linebacker, making a play like he does all the time.
Yeah, they say, okay, you guys the first time. Don't come back around here again.
Law don't go around here.
Savvy?
I heard you the first time. Yeah. The receivers are Gavin Ross, Asa Thomas, the senior, and Achilles Palomares, the senior. So 2nd and 10 for the Belton Tigers. And Shepard's going to roll out. He's under a little bit of pressure, but he completes it. And he's got Ross again. Ross is just like he's like the Jason Witt, man. He catches everything, man.
And one thing that what happened on there is this: what throws the defense off. You got a right-handed quarterback taking a left-handed quarterback drop.
Yeah,
he went off the wrong shoulder when he dropped back, and then flipped his hips and threw a completion.
Bollinger. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers at about the Eagle 46. And it's going to be a pass from Will Shepard across the middle. And look who it is.
Again.
It's going to be Gavin Ross again. And Gavin Ross has started off very hot this game, Jay.
And what he did is just right in front of safety. Just run that slant right in front of safety. And then you got that big body. The safety had to come through you to get to the ball. And it's a big completion.
2. And the Belton Tigers look like they're going to go for this, Jay. They line up in a tight formation. And they're going to fake it. Will Shepard's rolling out. He's got a man. That ball is swatted at, but Evan Lockett.
What a catch. What a catch, big man.
Big Evan Lockett with the catch. What a job by number 90.
I saw him go out in the flat, but he wasn't separating.
But he's 6'2", 252, baby.
So plays like that, hey, you the only guy that's open, on the route, so I got to try it.
Man, I tell you what, that's a big play for them. 4th and 2.
Right.
This keeps their hopes of points here alive. Fake it on the screen again. Underneath. That's going to Ross, and that's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Gavin Ross, Belton Tigers.
Man, that's 3 slants on this drive, and each one has been right in front of safety. So now what you're going to think is that safety going to start trying to come up, and here we go.
Sluggo, baby.
Right.
Sluggo.
Been able to get upfield with it, but in the end, just catch the football.
Yeah.
And get a first down.
Like CeeDee Lamb should have. See, this guy's making
way less money. I thought it was too early, man.
No, it's not too early. It's never too early. First down, Georgetown Eagles. And the touchdown going to Gavin Ross for the Belton Tigers. But right now, the Caleb McDougal said, I see what you got. Let me show you what I got. And he's going to flip it over to Westfall. That ball's dropped like CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to be 2nd down
the theme of the night
for the Georgetown Eagles. Well, he makes way less money than CeeDee.
Way less. Yes.
So it's okay. It's okay.
How many million a drop was it last night? Somebody had to figure that out somewhere.
Somebody went to write that one up, man. So Xavier Warren is. OJ, we're gonna pray that nothing happens here. But Papa Constantino is in the game. There's 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It's so good to be back, man.
It is so good, man. I was in a good mood all day at school, man. They were like, "What are you so happy about?" And I'm like, "I get to go talk to Jay tonight." There goes Warren. They're going to give to Stewart, and he meets a wall of Belton Tigers. What a great play there. Number 15, Lyric McGinnis said, "I do not think so."
Man, it looked like it was about 15 of them on the field. Let's count them, man, because, wow, it was 2 right there at the point of attack, and they had 3 more coming right behind them.
Second goal at the 4-yard line for Caleb McDougal and the Georgetown Eagles. Papa Constantino in motion, shifting, Jay. And up the middle comes Guyton. He's got room. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. The receiver and the kicker, Liam Capra. The senior has it up, and it's good, and the ball's caught by the young man, the ball boy over there, doing a great job.
No, that wasn't Lamb. Oh, okay.
No, he's not like CeeDee Lamb. He actually caught the ball. So it is.
Try something. It looked like it might have kind of backfired on him, but hey, the defense on the field.
So Will Shepherd's going to be back. He's got good protection this time, Jay, and he's going to go ahead and run. He's going to pick up what he can. Plans gets him a block. Ross gets him a block. He's down the sideline, and he finally steps out of bounds. But, Jay, that's a big gain right there from Will Shepherd.
Yeah, I mean, he went to step up to throw, and he kept stepping up. Like, whoa, I better take off with this, man.
Yeah, Ross was out there, got him a block, and then Plans was looking for a block, and that was a nice play into Eagle territory at the 45-yard line. Go the Belton Tigers.
That's why they say step up in the pocket.
He's like, crap, I'm just running up in the pocket. How about that?
You got 3rd and 2.
Well, Coach told us 3rd and 2 here. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Coach told us we didn't run him in the preseason, but we're going to run him in the games. And he's going to run again. He's got the first down. He skips inside of one guy, bounces around, and he's inside the 30-yard line.
Man, you missed your whoop. That was the moment, but that's, right when we had
on the camera.
Back together again?
Back together, baby. I'm so excited, Jay. I was so excited to see you today.
I know it, man. I actually got here a little early for me today.
For you, yes. Yes, for you, yes. 34-yard line, Belton Tigers. Here we go. That's going to be Will Shepherd keeping it.
Oh, what a throw.
He's got a receiver downfield. That's who? Guess who? Gavin Ross. What a catch. Spinning. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gavin Ross. Jay Thompson.
Man, style points, man. Do they give extra for that?
Yes. Yes, that's an 8-point touchdown right there. What a play by Gavin Ross.
I mean, he had at least 3 steps, and he had to wait on the ball. He said, well, if I got to wait on it, I got to make it look good.
I'm going to do a 360. And I'm gonna dunk it
High
backwards.
Step, into the end zone.
Rabbit's got some fans here in the band, Jay.
Why we get so popular, man? What did you do, man?
When you look like this, Jay,
okay,
you got a body like this, it's
right.
hard for people to resist. You know what I'm saying? Last year on my campus, so all the women on my campus, they really try to look nice and professional and stuff like that. The 8th graders voted me best dressed. I wear jeans, a Belton t-shirt, and red shoes every dang day. I don't even think about it. I'm like, why did y'all recognize me for something I don't actually do?
So we had to give you something, Russ.
I'm telling you
Coach.
what. 5'11", 175, but he busted right in there.
Right, he right down that defensive line.
3rd and 8 for the Belton Tigers, and it's going to be a reverse to Gavin Ross, and he's got nothing but green grass, Jay. Gavin Ross down the sideline, one got to beat, he jumped over him. What a play by Gavin Ross and the Belton Tigers.
Man, what a play. I mean, a double reverse, and one thing about it, you had the tackle that was just offset. He was just looking for somebody to block.
It's like, I'm supposed to be doing something.
And he couldn't go downfield.
Man, they ran a reverse to Gavin Ross, and I'm talking about the left tackle, Demarion Rudder, was like, I would really enjoy blocking somebody right now. There is nobody over here. There was nothing but green grass.
Right, the play worked too well.
Yeah. Go back to Ross here?
Well, we both looked at that formation, was wondering, like, why would they go to that, and it didn't work for them.
Okay, Shepherd's going to keep. He's got Ross all by himself.
Is he going to leap again?
No, he's corralled at the 5-yard line, but Gavin Ross is unstoppable.
Well, what they're doing is a lot of misdirection because you got the Eagles. They are really aggressive, really trying to, all these tackle for loss and everything, and they're trying to use that aggression against them. And we've seen the big plays have been some misdirections. So it's time to get them wheels rolling a little bit.
Okay, Kason Morton in the backfield, the H-back. And so keep an eye on him. He might be an option here. And they're going to go ahead and give it to him. He's coming to the goal, to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. Touchdown! Belton Tigers, Kason Morton.
Wow, I mean, he's kept his legs churning, kept his shoulders square, and before you know it, he was in the end zone. Something that they see that they like off that left side.
Ramasar on for the extra point, nearly blocked, but that one's off the wall for a double, and it's going to be 21-14. How about the Belton Tigers tonight?
Yeah, I mean, this came out tonight, and they're ready to play some football. You think about what happened last year, and
they don't want to think about it anymore.
Teams, they hold on to that type of stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's a linebacker, Oakley Torres, the sophomore, with the nice tackle right there, Jay. First down, Georgetown at the 33-yard line.
Did you mean to rhyme?
Not every time. Just for Coach Griffin and Coach Sniffen. Because we be riffing, baby, yeah. I made to bust out some little baldy on y'all, baby. Let's go, let's go. 550, like every position in the defensive backfield. So it's going to be McDougal looking for his man, Xavier Warren. And he's got it! Woo! Touchdown, Eagles! Xavier Warren!
Man, what a throw and what a catch.
I mean, he ran just kind of a fade.
Right, and he just threw it out there. And that back pylon, that's what the quarterback got to go through and say, I'm throwing to the pylon, you get there.
Get your behind over there. They sure did. And I tell you what, Xavier Warren, the UCLA commit, he sure did. For the field goal here, this is going to be a 28-yard field goal. But it's blocked by the Belton Tigers. Graham Chambly with the defensive play, and then the blocked field goal, Jay.
And they've been having problems with the field goal. The snap. So that's something that you got to go in there at halftime and really look at. But that's something you can't have because it done cost you really 4 points. Hit the ground and came back across. He might have had a bigger gain there, but who am I to say? I couldn't even walk down on the field before the game. So
Jay took a break at the top of the steps. So
did at the bottom of the steps.
Stewart is to the right of McDougal, and he'll give it to his running back.
Boom.
Here comes Stewart. More running room.
Man.
Across the 40. Inside. And Caden Shearer is having a blast out there, baby.
You want to finish a block? That's called finishing a block.
It's like a coach was talking about. He goes, he didn't block him. He just whipped him. Now, you missed the left guard. The left guard was holding, so you're still good. But I'm not about that. You don't call him. It's not him.
Oh, man, we had us a good time talking with Coach.
Man, yeah, Coach Griffin is a straight-up trip, man. Sorry about that. We'll interview you after the game. Weston Stewart comes up the middle. He's got some room. He's into the secondary. The ball is on the ground. They're fighting for it.
Everybody's pointing, but we go by the ref.
I'm waiting to see somebody point. That's going to be Belton ball. I did not see who got on it.
And the ref is still just,
there
we go.
There it is. There it is. I did not see who got on it for the Belton Tigers. They jumped up too fast. Quarter. Belton now down by 5. I think this is their first deficit of the game. Am I right, Barry?
Right. And see how they handle this.
Okay, this is going to be plans. He's going to run left. He's got a lot of green grass. He makes a move. He's still on his feet. He's across the 50-yard line, and that's an excellent flag throw by the back judge. He let that baby fly, Jay.
He's been practicing that.
I'll guarantee you. He let that one go. They're clapping in the huddle there for the Georgetown Eagles. So we had when I was in the 8th grade, we had a guy that was calling the plays on defense, and he's supposed to say 4-3 cover 4 because we ran that for 6 years in a row and never did anything else. And I'll finish that story in just a second. 1st and 10 for the Belton Tigers. There's confusion in the backfield. Casey Morton finally goes and takes the ball, and look at this. He's making a move, and he's going to go ahead and pick up a first down anyway.
That's how they drew it up, a delay.
The delay.
Yeah, the double delay handoff.
So he's supposed to say 4-3 cover 4, 1st and 10, 2nd and 5, 2nd whatever. So the offense ran a play, and it was 2nd, 3rd, so it got to 4th and 7, and then he goes, all right, go, restart the downs, and he's like, okay, 4-3 cover 4. 1st and 7. Coach goes, there's never been a 1st and 7 in the history of football. Gino Zecca going wide, and he's barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Guess who? Cole Mitchell right in the middle of everything, messing everything up for the Belton Tiger offense.
Man.
Pushing. Now they got to go get this one. A minute 50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They need this one.
Yeah, that tush got to get to the 29.
Will Shepard, who's played great tonight. He's going to roll to his right. He's under some pressure. He lets it go, and he's got his man, Gavin Ross. He dives for the sticks.
And they're going to give it to him.
And he got it.
Yes.
He got it. What a heads-up play by Gavin Ross, Jake.
He gathered his feet and just went on ahead and dived forward for as much as he could get. Because momentum was taking him out of bounds. He gathered his feet, dove forward.
Gavin Ross, Jay, on the wing right now. And he's going to go across the formation, and he's going to be running in the flat. Cole Mitchell's trying to guard him. He can't do it. Gavin Ross has it.
I knew he was ready to jump again.
He's inside the 10, first and goal, Belton Tigers, Jay.
Man, you want to talk about Shepard? He will throw. How many times we seen on that flat route like that he goes and throw it, and somehow he gets away with it? You know, one time it goes through a defender. This time it's tipped right through. They got tipped.
Yeah, Mitchell was right. Mitchell couldn't have played that any better.
Right, that's the thing.
I mean, he couldn't have played it better.
A lot of misdirection. That was some big plays. Let's see if they bring one of them out.
They got Plans back in there, and Plans is going left, but the ball's going right. That's Gavin Ross, and that's a Belton touchdown. Is there anything this man can't do?
He just jumps up like it's another day at the office.
So it's 27-26, and the Belton Tigers are going for 2, Jay. You can tell it's like the first broadcast for us, man. We're a hot mess, man. Do we have the third quarter right? Okay, it is third quarter. Okay. It's 43 seconds to go in the quarter, and then we're going to change it to the fourth quarter.
4. Okay, 3, then 4.
Yeah, then we're going to go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to count them in order. Right. Just don't get to 6 and then say 7, because middle schoolers will lose their mind.
Oh, man.
Have you had that phenomenon in your youth group at your church?
No.
Just walk into your youth group and go 6, 7 and see what they do. They'll be like, ah!
It's like a dance or something.
I have no idea. I think they're all on drugs.
Whoa, what a hit, driving them back.
Georgetown is one of my favorite places to come from now on.
Why is that?
Because they have a great press box. It's nice and air
conditioned.
It's
good
pretty.
Food.
And when they go to the fourth quarter, they play the Spartan Cheer by Sherry O'Terry and Will Ferrell. This is comedy. This is what it's supposed to look like, okay? That's what Saturday Night Live is. Georgetown, bring in the heat on the big screen.
Hey,
come on with it.
They come out to
the defensive coordinator for the Belton Tigers, doing a great job. And this is McDougal. He's looking deep. He's going down the right side for Xavier Warren. That ball is broken up by guess who? Graham Chamblee. Graham Chamblee is an absolute beast, man. He's a beast.
It's everywhere.
This dude is all over the place.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play by Graham Chamblee. 11:06 to go.
Grabbed him from the back and pushed him and pulled him down to the ground.
He ducked, dodged, dived, ducked, and I mean, he did all of it, man. He was doing it.
Oh, man. I wasn't ready for that one.
First and 7. There's never been a 1st and 7 in the history of football. It's like, Coach, you don't have to berate this guy. Needing a 3rd and 17. He's going to look deep. He's going to try to find his man. That's going to be Copeland Medray, but look at that interception. What an unbelievable play by Jahari James.
Yes. I mean, you want to talk about high point in the football? Man, I mean, when it was time, he went on up and got the football and the interception and a big turnover for the Belton Tigers.
I mean, this man is listed as a backup for every defensive back position on the field. Just so versatile. And what a play from Jahari James and the Belton Tiger defense. How about Chris Harbin and the Belton Tiger defense in this second half, Jay?
Right. It's just been, answering the bell every time.
How about this play right here? What do you call 5 minutes to go in the game? 3rd and 6 for the Belton Tigers. Gotta have it.
Got one
pressure
safety.
coming from the Belton from the Georgetown Eagles.
Right through the A gap.
Will Shepard to Kason Morton. He's loose. Wow. He's down the sideline to the 50, to the 40.
Switch the ball.
And he finally down inside the 30-yard line. How about Will Shepard and Kason Morton?
Man, it was a layup. I mean, he just really just threw a catchable ball, and it was just, perfection.
He did the pump fake. You've been calling for the sluggo all night. They run it on 3rd and 6 with 5 minutes to go in the game. And Belton now threatening in Eagle territory inside the 30-yard line at the 28, Jay.
Yeah, and the play just ran with great patience. I mean,
and now Georgetown Eagles, after a big 3rd down conversion to Kason Morton.
And the offense is on the field.
7th play, and they're going for this, guys. They're going to try to put this game away. They give to, no, they're going to keep it. Will Shepard's diving for it. He dives, and he is close. They're spotting it.
But the ref is.
And they're pointing ahead. That's going to be a first down for the Belton Tigers. Will Shepherd.
Yes.
Jay.
I mean, you want to talk about somebody that it means something to him. I mean, he dove, spun around. I mean, John Elway
would be proud of that one. John Elway would be proud of that. That right there, to make that call
right.
as an offensive coordinator,
right.
Barry Campbell, sir, if I had a hat, it would be off to you.
Right, you got to know he's looking into his quarterback eyes and telling him, hey, man.
Look, man,
right.
Whatever you got to do to get this first down, you go get this. Absolutely. So the 7, do you even want to score? I kneel this. Because if you kneel it, they can't stop the clock.
Right,
the clock's
I'm trying to figure out how much time
all you got to do
left.
is kneel it, and then you win the game.
Yeah, but it's third.
It's third down, but the play clock's got to start again for fourth down. So you run this play, you kneel right here.
So it'll be 8 seconds left when they get the ball back.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that.
If they get the ball, they get it on the 1 yard line, Jay. They got to score 99-yard touchdown.
I understand that. But I don't want them to have the ball at all. But if you score, they're going to get it again also. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
and then you got to kick off, and then you got to kick off for a touchdown, and then
all right, you won me over.
Thank you. Good Lord. Barry, can you help me? I can't talk to this man. He's played too much Madden where you just go for every fourth down. Belton. They stopped the game momentarily, but it looks like it's going to be Will Shepherd up the middle here. And it is. They're pushing. They're shoving. That's going to be a touchdown for Will Shepherd. Touchdown, Belton Tigers and Will Shepherd.
I mean, we knew it before the crowd. What was that, man?
I can see it. Right. Like Tim Potts finally announced it. So it's first down at the 37-yard line here for Eastview. And they'll go back to Honeycutt up the middle. He spins. He's churning. But he's only going to get about a yard, Jay.
Yeah, he fights, but a lot of his fights are just back to the line of scrimmage. And it was a weird sequence because we had receivers that were still looking at the sideline, so that let you know it was a running play, I guess, if you're on defense.
Their hands are in the air like, what are we even doing?
Don't even worry about it. It's not going to you.
Run a route, man. No block, no rock. And that one's – Will Shepherd's going to give this one to Geno second. He's swallowed up by Ijuwoko. How about that play, Jay?
Man, you said it best. Swallowed up. I mean, he had no choice but to tackle him. Is what they say in my belly. Got him.
TFL for Ijuwoko. Is he the number 2 linebacker in Texas or what, Jay? Wow. He just happened. I think there's okay, let's run the other way. Will Shepherd's going to go deep on this one. He's got his man. Gavin Ross has it. He's loose, and he's down to the 15-yard line. There's a huge pass from the 28-yard line to the 15, Jay.
Huge pass. You want to talk about rolling to your right and throwing all the way back across the body. I mean, that's one of those throws that they tell you not to throw.
Don't do this crap.
And I think the defender really thought about it and said, well, he can't throw it over here.
Surely he's not. Oh, crap. So first and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Belton Tigers, just like that. Will Shepherd and Gavin Ross are a thing, Jay. Man, committed right now, but he was one of the returning starters there on that defensive line. So looking right. Shepherd's rolling, and that one skips. It just barely. Aquavius Marbury says, no, I got my hands under that, baby.
Man, you want to talk about a good acting job. He fooled me.
Aquavius Marbury, what a play by him. There's a little pass defense.
And that is what you cannot have in that green zone, Russ.
Yes.
And I was just saying that every time they roll him out to the right, look like they've been having some good things, but that time he tried to get a little greedy and almost cost us. But
they keep getting penalties.
Right. Now you got to decide, do you want what you want to do as a
If I'm Belton, I would you know what, just go ahead and make it fourth down. But they're gonna take this penalty. They're gonna move these guys back and try to play a little bit of field position game here, Jay.
There you go. You got to remind yourself now. We're dealing with a defensive-minded coach.
That's right. That's right. He's like, give me that 3rd and a mile at the 25-yard line.
My defense is going to stop him. We're going to have great field position.
Let that idiot bald guy up there. Let me ain't letting him call anything. So they've 40-yard line, Jay. You know where I'm going with this. We had 3rd and 53 against the Saints one year, and Terrence Newman got a 5-yard holding penalty, and we ended up having they converted 3rd and 53 is what they did.
Oh, man. And I can see why, all the talk about this offense, because they are not waiting around.
So this is going to be Guerrero on the slant. That one's caught. Touchdown, Eastview. And the Patriots are on the board. That's Caleb Hill.
I mean, a nice slant route. Little misdirection. Quarterback and running back going to the left. Stop, plant your feet, throw it back to the right to a slant. Touchdown.
And that was about 1 yard. 26-yard line. 2nd and 14 for the Belton Tigers. This is good. They're going to try their own smoke screen. This is Gavin Ross. Waco says, I don't think so, Hot Rod.
Man, I didn't know arms can go out that far, man. Wow. I mean, he went out and stopped, and the receiver went inside of him, and he just reached his arm out and said, nah, that's enough.
Notice that Waco is on the right side of the field, making the play on the left side of the field. That's what you call running sideline to sideline right there. Tyson Waco, number 2 linebacker in the state of Texas. You're going to enjoy watching him tonight on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. The clock's going to... So Shepard will stay in to punt. He's had kind of a mixed bag, and that ball's on the ground, and it's still on the ground, and it's scooped up. No, it is scooped up. Touchdown, Eastview Patriots. Sam Arnett, the linebacker, got in there and recovered the fumbled punt. And the Eastview Patriots are on the board and into the lead, Jay.
Yeah, and man, I'm telling you, as a quarterback and you see the number 2 linebacker in the country come at you to play before, I think it can still kind of be working your nerves a little bit the next time you go out and now you're trying to punt.
Turn of events right there, Jay.
Yeah, and no one can pick the football up. I imagine your eyes just get so big and you're so excited that you want to score, and before you know it, you didn't pick it up. The guy running beside you didn't pick it up, and
Mulholland tried to get it, and finally Sam Arnett said, "Would you get out of the way and let me handle this?" So Sam Arnett with a big touchdown for the Eastview Patriots. They're going to give it to Zecca again. He's got it, Jay.
I don't know what he said to coach, but
man,
I mean, this is like 4 or 5 plays in a row.
Waco on the tackle. You couldn't get a bigger defensive guy tackling a smaller offensive guy than Waco and Zecca, Jay.
And this might be one of those, not just an angry run, but an angry drive where we say, you know what, we're going to run the football and you're going to have to stop us.
Waco is he's just everywhere out there, man. So this is going to be another running play. Waco, though, man, he is here, and he has announced his presence, Jay.
I mean, it's one thing to tackle, but it's another thing to just grab somebody and just throw him to the ground, man. I mean, he's not even getting on he got a clean jersey and everything. He's not even getting on the ground. He's just grabbing folks and throwing them out the club. Those arms, man, it's like he just can just snatch you up. Easy, Russ.
Man. All right. So Kason Morton picks up a big 4th down conversion, and they're running right. This is going to be student body right for the Belton Tigers.
Man.
And Lordy Sapunwu says, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, they don't. I don't know what their tackling drill is like at practice, but they just throw people down, man. It's like, you know what? I'm not finna to break down and grab your waist and fall down.
Head behind and all of that crap. No, yeah, I'm done with that. Grab people and throw them on the ground. I need Coach Robertson to come to Lake Belton Middle School and show the 7th graders this. Yeah, that would be very big. Okay, so Gino Zecca is the running back. Kason Morton in the slot. They're going to give it to Gino on 3rd and long, and Waco tosses him to the ground rudely, Jay.
What's his name, Russ?
Ijiwoko.
Yeah, Ijia no go.
Ijia, I don't think so. Fourth down for the Belton Tigers, 4th and 10. And this is going to be, and it just didn't work out for him. So Guerrero will take 2nd and 10, and he's going to go to Clater. He's got some room. He's coming up the middle, and he's bouncing off. Man, he's pinballing off of Belton Tigers. He's across the 40. He's into Tiger territory. Man. He's down the sideline and finally run out of bounds, but holy cow, that's from the 16-yard line all the way down to the 30, Jay.
Man, he just running. It seems like no one can catch up with him. They're going to put him out at the 30-yard line. Thought he got a little further downfield than that.
He must have stepped out a little before that. But Clater, he had some room, and then a Tiger came up to make a tackle and literally bounced off of him like a pinball.
Right. Oh, Maurice Jones-Drew action there. Bowling ball.
It looked like Marshawn Lynch right there, the beast mode. Throw some Skittles on the field. Blaylock Guerrero. He just made that play, and that's going to be a little shoulder fake. He's got a receiver. He's down the field. That ball's caught. That's going to be a touchdown for these few Patriots. That is Sam Williams, the speedster, with a 50-yard touchdown.
Man, I didn't know a shoulder could do that. Because all it was is a little shoulder fake. And, man, he went outside, and he was wide open at least 10 yards behind the defense.
So 50-yarder for Williams. After having 2 catches for 38 yards in the first half, he's now got 3 for 88, Jay. Fully healthy. Shepard's rolling right. He fires down for Gavin Ross, and would you look at that catch, Jay?
Woo!
That is 20 yards to Gavin Ross on a rope, Jay.
And I'm just saying, I'm like, he got quiet. I haven't heard his name, and man.
What a catch.
That's going to be on the post-game show, that catch.
Absolutely. So this is going to be Will Shepard. He's under pressure again. He's going all the way down the sideline, and that ball is picked off. Yes. Lord Isapunwu with the interception for the Eastview Patriots. They were looking for Kai Griffin on that play.
And he ran the route for him.
He did. He did. That was a really impressive play. And Will Shepard uncharacteristically has thrown 2 interceptions tonight.
And
that one functioned as a punt because now it's 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line for the Eastview Patriots.
Yeah, and then we just looked at, you want to talk about picture-perfect defense as a cornerback.
Oh, man. That was gorgeous.
He turned and ran, located the ball. And interception.
Ran the route for him, got his hands up, found the ball, and made the play. Lordy Sapunwu just with a beautiful play. And here's the haven't been as involved this half, but here they come. Plans, stays on his feet. He loses his balance. He's got his balance back across the 20, down inside the 15. Javid Plans, Jay.
Man, you want to talk about something that I don't know how they can do that, where you can be falling and just keep moving, and then all of a sudden you right up straight again. That's why we up here, Russ.
It's called having ability, Jay. It's like I tell my students, man, only thing stopping me from being a big star is talent.
I'm thinking my defense is going to be all right. So, I make sure I don't lose the game on offense.
Man, I want one running the ball. If I'm doing this, I'm like, yeah, that's what I would do right there, Van. That's it, Coach Van.
Wow.
You got it, baby.
Oh,
look at this guy. What a move by Cormac Guerrero, Jay.
And why are we not seeing that more, Russ? Come on, man. It's like you got this weapon and you're just keeping it a secret. Why?
My goodness, Jay. An 18-yard run by Guerrero, the leading rusher for this team. And you can see why. That dude is an athlete.
My ankles are hurting right now.
That's just because you're old, Jay.
There was a couple of whoops.
That was incredible. I told you, put that ball in one's hands, and what does he do? He put it right into one's hands. Either Hartnett on the left or it's Ijiwoku on the right, coming on a blitz or both.
Right.
It looks like it's going to be Ijiwoku. He's coming up on the line. Here he comes, and Gino Zecca goes down and bites his ankles like Dan Campbell wants him to do.
Ball.
And Ross has the ball, but he catches it, but he fumbles it, and the ECU Patriots are on top of it. Hugo Garcia again with a big play. The second time we've called them.
Right, let's see if anything changed.
Daggum's KWTX took our game. But we were down there for it. Maddox is going to go out in the flat to his man, Davion Peters, and down the sidelines goes Davion. He breaks a tackle. He's across the 50, and it's first down in Raider territory for the Broncos right now.
Yeah, I guess nothing's changed. Get the ball to Davion and just let him make some moves out there on the outside, and it's a first down. And getting something positive. Let's see what they do this.
So there's Braxton Cope, the safety,
again,
into
pressure.
the game. And he's going to run a screen to the middle. Davion Peters has a lot of room. He cuts right. He's got more room. He's going down the sideline. Cuts back at the 5. Down at the 3-yard line, and Davion Peters all the way down to the 3 for a first down on 4th down, Jay.
Yeah, and they saw what happened on that 3rd down play. They saw the pressure coming from the right side, and you said it correctly. That timeout, they said, okay, you want to bring a blitz? We're going to run a screen right up behind it, and what a good play call, and what a good call by you, man. You was on that one, brother.
Well, I appreciate it. I think you're a little bit biased, but that's okay. I don't care. We only been best friends for like 30 years.
Oh, man. So you can see maybe a tush push here.
They're going to try the tush push. Maddox for the touchdown, and he does not have it. He does have it. Touchdown. They finally marked him in. Touchdown, Maverick Maddox. 3 rushes on that drive for Maverick Maddox, and that's a touchdown for the Lake Belton Broncos, Jay.
Yeah, and you saw.
Rolling out is Morgan. He's looking down the field. He's got a man. He is wide open. It's caught. He loses his feet, and he's eventually tackled. What a play for the Rouse Raiders. I'm still mad at Coach because I cannot see that number for all the money in the world, Jay. That looks like Alfredo Lopez, the senior.
Yeah, it was one of those plays. He was just so open. And then not only was he so open, so the quarterback got to make sure he throw a good pass, and that kind of held him up. And then once the ball got to him, he had to make sure he caught it, and that kind of threw him off.
So 2nd and 4 for the Rouse Raiders. London Morgan hands it off and up the middle. They got a nice move, and to the end zone they go. Rouse Raiders, touchdown, Anthony Reyes.
Man, you want to talk about you have a receiver coming in motion, and he's pretty much your lead blocker, and he had nobody to block.
24.
So we just had Reyes just make one move inside and just kept going up the field, and what do we know? It's a touchdown.
I can't believe it, Jay.
Yes. So if you're running the scoreboard tonight, be alert.
Get all the lights checked. We're going to be good to go. So here comes Mateus Zaka to kick, Jay. Tell me about Mateus.
Well, he Coach talked about him, how he just walked on. He just saw him and said, well, you can come out and let's see what you got.
He's from Brazil.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he was on the basketball team, and they were going to make him the manager, and he goes, I don't want to be the manager. I want to kick footballs. And he told Coach, and then he watched some YouTube videos, went to a couple of camps, and he was like, all right, whatever. So right now, 1st and 10 for the Broncos at the 34-yard line. There goes Cope in motion, and they're going to fling it to him in the flat, and he drops the ball. The ball's on the turf, and it's a fight for it. It looks like
there's a lot of Raiders down there.
A lot of white jerseys,
and they
got it. That ball is recovered by the Rouse Raiders. I didn't catch a number, but that's a fumble.
Was that 15? Or you were just really celebrating?
He might have just been really happy. I don't know. 1st and 10, London Morgan. He's going to try to throw a screen, but Broncos are everywhere, and he completes it anyway. Alfredo Lopez with the catch. How did he do that?
I wasn't ready for this, man. I thought I was, but I'm not ready for this. I mean, it's like he threw it through somebody just now because it was not there.
There was nothing there at all. I mean, there was a bunch of Broncos. I mean, Shane Elliott was in the middle of it. 3rd and 6. Big play here for the Bronco defense. Morgan's going to throw it. That ball's intercepted. Down the sidelines come the Broncos, and they're trying to score. And they're finally tackled inside of the 30-yard line. What a great play And that's my man, number 15. Oh, that was Gavin Stewart. Yeah. Gavin Stewart, number 0, with another interception, Jay.
Man, you want to talk about being where you're supposed to be, playing your space. He was just out there in the flat, and I think his eye just lit up like he's actually going to throw this because we saw the play 2 plays before where he threw it right at the defender, and the defender wasn't ready, and he tried it again, and no soup for you.
Man, the Broncos turned it over, and they were thinking, oh no, this is bad because it's a shootout game, and no problem. Defense gets it right back for him, Jay. What a play by Gavin Stewart. So this is no flag, so Morgan will run right at the middle, and I mean, there is nobody there. He's to the 50. He's into Bronco territory. He turns right. He's still on his feet to the 20, to the 10, and London Morgan dives for the end zone, and he's down inside the 5 to the 1 yard line, Jay.
Man, one thing I've noticed about him, if it's there, he's going to take it. I don't care what the play call was. Yeah, he had a deep drop and probably had about 3 or 4 reads to go through, but once he saw the C split like that, bro, he took off.
There were 3 receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom, and everybody stayed outside, and I'm talking about that thing parted like the Red Sea. And here came Moses and all the Israelites, and they were rolling, baby.
And they got 1 more yard for the promised land.
That's right. They're a yard away from the promised land, but they're right there by that Bronco
big play down there.
Yes.
Covering deep.
Yes.
They rush up to the line.
Okay, so this is going to be a direct snap to the running back, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. I think that was Reyes again, Jay.
Yeah, you really have to be ready because that offense, they will pull some different kind of formation, different kind of plays out there for you. Plays that doesn't happen. We up here sweating in the booth. I mean, normally the air ain't on, so we sweating, but
we got the air conditioning. Big Ike's gonna kick it off, Jay, and he's gonna drop it down in the middle of the Broncos, and they're gonna have to dive on this, or it's gonna be the big onside kick. It is an onside kick, and the Raiders have it. They can't advance that.
But how did they not fall on that?
What a great kick by Big Ike.
And they sat there and they kind of like, I got it, you get it. And when they went to go at it, I think it just scooted out of there, and one of the Raiders just picked it up.
I think that was Tyler Casella, the receiver. If Coach would have used the black numbers instead of the gold numbers, I could tell you for sure. I love you, Coach, man. I'm just messing with you.
Man, the turnovers that we've seen tonight.
It's been a crazy game. If you're not entertained, it's not our fault.
And it was one of those just kind of sitting in the middle, and the ball just kind of sat there, and then, it was
the perfect place to kick it. The Broncos had a wide formation, and they dropped it into the middle, and it was like, whose is this?
Right, and the ball just sat there, which that's a talent right there to be able to do that.
Big Ike is the man, dude. Riemann Schneider, let's go get it. Davison. Jim Deacon is absolutely the man, bringing us some water. And this is going to be Morgan found a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Raiders.
How do you defend that?
That's a great question, Jay. That's Randy Hooten's problem right now. And I'm trying to see
it's
the play.
It's a big man touchdown. You know
what I'm going to do? You know what I'm doing? I'm going to do it. I'm pulling the trigger, man. I'm going to say that was Logan Jolly. Let's get Jolly. Let's go. That's a big man touchdown. Touchdown, Logan Jolly for the Rouse Raiders. I can't see these dadgum numbers, but that's okay. Touchdown, Raiders, and they got the extra point. It's 21-7, just like that.
Look that they think they maybe can run out of.
Little triangle trips on the bottom here.
We got pressure off the top.
They're going to go Zion Dupree. He's got him some moves. He's across the 40. He's into Rouse territory, and they finally chop him down at the 40-yard line, Jay.
Yeah, man, Coach. When they've been dying by the blitz. I mean, he just ran right where the blitz came from. And I don't know if they're scouting or just the Broncos are just that lucky. They're going right where the blitz is at every time. Same formation.
They're trying it again. Here comes Dupree. Dupree's feeling it. He's going left. He runs over a man. And there's a flag. 23-yard line. Christian Onshwary with the first down.
Again.
Blitz from the right side. They throw it left. Davion Peters has one guy to make miss. He makes it miss. He makes another one miss.
My goodness.
Goodbye, pucker up. Touchdown, Davion Peters. Wow.
You're going to see that again.
Woo! You'll see that on Twitter later tonight, baby. Good night. What a play by Davion Peters in the Lake Belton Broncos. Touchdown.
Davion, beat Davion.
I need to see Davion do Davion things. How about make 4 guys miss and dance your way to the end zone? Yeah, that would be a Davion thing.
That's the definition of Davion right there.
That would be a Davion thing right there.
All right, that play just called that Davion.
What a play, and everybody long chung tonight. He's on for the extra point. That one's up and good, and we got us a barn burner, Jay. 21-14, Rouse over Lake. But Davion Peters puts the Broncos on the board with 10:19 to go in the first half. If we talk to Coach Mann after the game, I'm going to complain about the numbers. You just write it down.
Hey, he going to say,
I don't care. Right? You're interviewing me, and we won the game. How about that? Evan Lazat putting pressure on Morgan. Is offside. He's got him. And look like Bob Lilly in the Super Bowl against Bob Greasy.
Man, you heard the stands, the coaches, the players that just started screaming his name like, go get him, get him, get him.
Lazat with a huge 10-yard loss for the on third down for the Lake Belton Broncos. I mean, how about that play by Evan Lazat?
Right, to be able to tackle a quarterback like that with the skill set that he has, but he just kept his feet from under him the whole time and just say, eventually you got to come to me, and bam. Big tells you the pursuit that he had. And I think the quarterback looked and said, okay, well, I can make a move and still be good.
Like, holy crap, he's still here. It looked a little bit like Bob Greasy running around trying to get away from Bob Lilly in Super Bowl 6, but that was a much younger, more athletic version of it right there. So the Broncos are just a nose inside of Raider territory. Maddox shooting it deep. He's got Davion Peters, and that's another touchdown. The Broncos run the old reverse back to the quarterback. Flea flicker. Touchdown, Broncos.
Oh, man. And Coach talked about it. We're going to bring pressure. And I don't know if I've seen this since, man, what was that defensive coordinator, the coach for the Eagles back in the day?
Jim Johnson.
Right, man. I mean,
somebody.
What's that?
Somebody in the crowd goes, run the ball! I don't think that helps the situation, sir. There's no running backs even in the formation. So maybe they'll run the same play again. And they do have Brock Van Rijks on a linebacker there.
Let's see if these Raiders bring some pressure. Yep.
Here they come. And Maddox will try to escape. Right. He's running right. He's got a receiver down the field wide open. That's not a guy you can leave open. Touchdown, Broncos. Davion Peterson, give me my touchdown.
But a lot of that was just on Maddox. Just that one little move in the pocket, that pocket awareness to be able to come back and roll out to his right and find a wide open Peters for a touchdown.
Man, I mean, of all the people to leave standing by themselves, don't leave that one alone.
Yeah, but when you bring pressure like that and you don't get there, I mean, they were there, but they just didn't, complete the blitz, and so made them pay.
The drive started with a flea flicker touchdown to Davion Peters for 49 yards that didn't work because it had a penalty. The extra point from Chung is good. And the game is tied at 21, but Peters had a longer touchdown earlier that they took away from him. So he said, give me my touchdown. I want my touchdown. Come on, man. Well, I don't think they can pick up 7, do you?
Yeah, that's not in their arsenal, man. They're a 5-3-yard kind of team, man. Cloud of dust type thing.
It's like Tom Leander used to say, Walt Garrison, he'll get, if you need 3 or 4 yards, he'll get you 3 or 4. If you need 7 or 8, he'll get you 3 or 4.
Pass, and what do you know?
Well, the problem with this is you go, well, you got to stay back and defend the pass. Well, the quarterback has run twice. He's got 15 yards and 66 yards. So how would you like for us to do this? Would you like for us to let the quarterback beat you, or would you like for let the quarterback beat you?
Right, and like you said, everybody knew that it's time to start throwing the football, and the Broncos knew that, and they played defense.
Everybody, the guy that yelled out "run the ball" knew that.
And yet still he scrambles a little bit, and a lot of times we get these comparisons and stuff from coaches, and I think he hit this one when he said Manziel he said but he nothing against Manziel, but he said, man, but this is a good kid.
Yeah, there's a difference in the two people. One of them is never mind. Yes, one of them is a great kid and one of them is not. Let's just say that. Which is scary because they blitz all the time.
Yeah, you would think now they might sit back. Nope.
Maddox across the middle. He's got his man. Luke Phillips to the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Luke Phillips.
Man, they lost for words on this blitzing.
The sophomore Luke Phillips runs a little hot route for Maverick Maddox, and he puts it right on him. And look at Luke Phillips get into the end zone for the Broncos from the 32 yards out, and the Broncos have taken the lead. If you need a defensive tackle, number 94 for the Broncos.
A lot of switching on defense here.
London Morgan, he's going to be back to pass. He's
wide open.
Under some pressure down the field. He's got a man, and he's running away, and this is going to be a touchdown. The Raiders back on the board.
Man, those slot guys, man. I like that, wouldn't you, Russ?
What do you say, about 45? Let's give him 45.
You're generous tonight, huh?
I'm generous. I don't know, man. I'm trying to do it all tonight. There's a kick by Big Ike. It's going to go to Zion Harness. He's running left. He's got some room. He's into the open. He's got one man to beat. And he got by the kicker. And he's finally drawn down in Rouse territory at the 49-yard line.
Man,
the game's back on, Jay.
You got players want to make big plays, and you call on them, and they come through for you.
Man, Zion Harness, speed demon, tipped that one and went to the right and busted out, and had not Big Ike slowed him down,
right?
He might have had something there.
Big Ike slowed him down, but he got right past him. If he had a little bit more room, he'll still be running right now.
Absolutely.
At the end of the third quarter here, winding down. What you think we got in store for this fourth quarter, man? Are you going to be able to sustain yourself?
No,
be all right?
I'm going to have a heart attack. It's going to be great, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be my first one. So I'm excited about it. It's fun.
All right.
My doctor says that's not funny.
Oh, man. I'm going to say that's not funny, but, I mean, it's just that exciting out here tonight.
It is really cool, man. Fourth quarter time. I hate when people hold up the fours, but it's fourth quarter time, Jay. I love the announcement by the PA announcer, Mr. Jim Deacon. Hey, if you're a young person here, get on your phone and call your parents to come pick you up. Man, our parents had to daggum guess when the game was going to be over.
I was just thinking, man, boy, we've been friends a long time. My mind was thinking the same thing. Like we just, you're just out there waiting. You're just out there waiting.
That's right. Eventually, they're going to come out and get in this car.
His receiver, just make a move. I got you.
In case there's any confusion about where the receiver is, there's people in the stands to help you out, Jay. There he is. I do that crap to my poor flag football kids every Saturday, man. I'm like, right there. They're like, what?
If you just hush, we can play.
Would you leave us? Morgan's going to roll out. He's looking down the field. He's got a man, and that ball is caught. And he's down inside the 10-yard line. All the way to the 3-yard line. What a great catch and what a great play for the Rouse Raiders.
Yes, I mean, rolling out to his right, and he actually had, I thought maybe it was a mix-up because you got two receivers in the same area.
Man.
But so you didn't know which one he was throwing it to, and he took the furthest one, and what a catch over the shoulder, Willie Mays style.
Auburn Davis with a beautiful catch.
It's tough when you know you got a running quarterback, so you got to defend the whole field here.
So Morgan will turn, and he'll give to Auburn Davis, see if he can finish the job.
Right.
He pushes towards the goal line.
And I think he's in because all the linemen are in.
And they're going to – he's in there, touchdown. The longest wait for a touchdown call ever. That was a touchdown by Auburn Davis, Jay.
Like every lineman is in the end zone, and he's right there with the linemen. So I guess they had to pull these linemen apart.
Auburn Davis with 2 huge plays
on this drive. So let's see how they handle this pressure of this drive right here.
Still a big hole there in the middle of the Broncos' return. That's where Big Ike put it one time, and there's going to be an onside kick. And look at this! Oh my goodness! What a play by the Lake Mountain Broncos! They scoop up the onside kick, and he's going all the way. Touchdown, Jesse Whitmire.
We said they had to score.
How about that? Holy cow! I did not expect that. Look at the Broncos sideline. They are fired the heck up. How many players are on the field? There's like 25 guys out there celebrating that touchdown. What a heads-up play by Jesse Whitmire.
Yeah, and the Raiders are a team that take chances, and you think you're up, score like that, you just go ahead and kick it off. But they took a chance, and that's what happens if you take a chance like that. And I thought it like bounced over his shoulder pad, but he grabbed it, and his momentum was taking him forward, and touchdown.
How about Jesse Whitmire changing this game on a dime? Wow. Holy cow. That was an incredible special teams play by Jesse Whitmire. I can't get over that. I remember one year, the Philadelphia Eagles came in and they had kicked an onside kick, got it, and then they whooped the Cowboys that year. It was like 2000, and they beat them like 41-14. So a couple of years later, they tried it again, and Bill Parcells was there. Bill Parcells don't play them kind of games, man. Randall Williams caught it and ran the opening kickoff back in 3 seconds. It was the fastest score in the NFL, in the history of the NFL. Shout out Randall Williams, number 89. He was really fast. He couldn't catch that dude couldn't catch anything. It was like, all right, we got this really fast guy. Yeah, too bad he can't catch. But, man, he was awesome on that kickoff return. It was amazing. It looked just like Jesse Whitmire. I just can't get over number 27. They were mugging. They were killing this kid over here. I mean, he's not that big of a dude. They had offensive linemen over there trying to, celebrate with him, hurting him over there. I'm like, leave him alone, man. My man just made a play.
Let him breathe.
Let him breathe. Let him breathe.
See what he going to do for these Raiders here. I mean, they still celebrating on the Broncos sideline. I mean, that's one you're going to talk about for years and years and years to come.
At the 10-year reunion, there's going to be, remember that time Whitmire, man, he caught that little onside kick, and there he went, man.
Yeah, rolling somewhere to where he either got somebody in the flat coming across.
Jolly in motion, they go Reyes up the middle, and he's stacked up by Gavin Owens. How about Gavin Owens and the Bronco defense, Jay?
Man, you would think just 2 minutes ago what this game was looking like, and you got a return touchdown, and you got a stop right here on defense. And these guys are pumped up.
The entire momentum of this game has changed onto the red side, Jay.
Yeah, and you got
the second quarter. So it's 1st and goal Broncos. And here comes Zion Dupree to the goal line. Touchdown, the Broncos have the lead. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Broncos move it 50 yards and punch it in with a Zion Dupree touchdown.
Oh, man, they're even dancing out here tonight, Russ. Man, Maverick is enjoying himself.
Bro, the dude is hilarious. That guy is absolutely a barrel of monkeys. He is hilarious.
He did a dance just now that I wouldn't even attempt 10 years ago, man.
Jay, you've never been able to do this.
And, this is when you say, hey, look for players, so let's look for these slot guys and see what we can get.
It's got to go to 4 or... That was swatted away. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
what an amazing play by Gavin Stewart. He swatted it away, but at the same time, Anthony Reyes was in the middle. He almost caught it.
He almost caught it. And I don't think you would have been able to handle that one, man.
Jay, I would have died. I would have fallen over. Anthony Reyes almost with an amazing play, but Gavin Stewart breaking up a huge play there on 3rd and 8. And now it's 4th and 8, and they are not punting.
And as Stewart, you got to decide, are you going to go and be aggressive?
Yes.
Because if you don't hit that ball, then it could be a score.
Yeah. Stewart has really had a good year. 3 interceptions for the Broncos already this year for Gavin Stewart.
Another pass breakup for him. So is no even desire to punt right now?
With 3 timeouts and 4:16 to go, Joshua Mann says, forget this, man. Let's go get it. I love it. In motion goes Reyes. There's 5
Middle of the
receivers
field
on the
is open.
And there's going to be a sack. Oh, my goodness gracious. Gavin Owens with the sack, Jay.
Man, they brought pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
And I guess they saw it like we saw it. It's going to be a rollout and then have everybody come across. But he didn't have time to get out there.
So we talked with my man Daniel for Temple Daily Telegram downstairs at halftime, and he said, I interviewed Gavin Owens this week, and he said, I'm getting 2.5 TFLs and a sack. He has 2 TFLs, and he just got the 4th down sack that may save this game for the Lake Belton Broncos. But there's
right now, that would be wide open.
Yeah. And the Broncos running the clock. Inside of 10 minutes, he's going to run in motion. And Peters is going to help block for A.J. Alexander, who's going up the middle. He's pushing and shoving. He's into the white. Touchdown, Broncos, A.J. Alexander.
Man, Maverick he handed the ball off and just started bouncing.
We got to watch, see what kind of dance we get out of this. Oh, he's hugging coaches. Here he goes. Breaking it down on the sideline. I'm telling you what, number 7 is having a good time, brother.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's one of those where he handed the ball off and he already started celebrating.
Way down the field. London Morgan. He sends Metis in motion. He's back to pass.
He got time.
And he's going to try to run. No, he's going to throw it. And he completes it.
Wow.
And Lopez with the catch. And Stewart puts him on the ground. But that's a huge catch from Alfredo Lopez. What a job by London Morgan, Jay.
Man. These kids are playing football out here tonight. Making plays all over the field.
1st and 10 from the 45. Morgan looking left. He fires it, and that ball is intercepted by Christian Otswery.
We said it has been quiet all night, huh?
Brandon Bird just jumped over Christian Otswery. Christian Otswery toughing out some plays that happened earlier in the game. You can see he's not moving as well as he was. And I'm telling you what, he just saved the game for the Lake Belton Broncos with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Wow. Okay, here's what I got a job for you. You want a job? You want to work? You want to do some work? You want to work? All right.
Bring it on.
All right. So, pick me an offensive player of the game for the Lake Belton Broncos in a 49-38 win here over the Rouse Raiders. I know what you want to do. I already know what you want to do.
Oh, man. Maddox has shown me tonight that he just jumped on it and said, you know what? He got some moxie out there tonight and have been playing some really good football.
And Zion Dupree. Peters in motion. Maverick Maddox turns and he gives to Zion Dupree, and he's going to go left. He's got some room, and he jukes and jives and gets a first down for the Lake Belton Broncos.
And there go Maddox again, bouncing. He got, man, is he a football player, a drum major, man? I don't know.
Well, not a regular drum major, like Grambling drum major kind of thing, you know, like an HBCU drum major. Like you gotta have.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy that, man.
Oh my gosh. And it's like the whole game turned right there.
And Maddox been dancing ever since.
Like Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson.
I didn't know he had that in him, man.
He looked like Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Yeah, we're going to have to ask him who even.
First down, Rouse Raiders, and I'm trying to talk to you about Maverick Maddox is cutting an absolute rug down there. I mean, he is cutting a rug. Reese Rosenbaum's encouraging him. It's Reese's fault. I'm telling you, it's Reese's fault. Reese Rosenbaum's like, no, I don't think you can do that move. Oh, yes, I can. I will show you. He looks like he's on the cast of Grease or something. I mean, he's down there doing it, man. London Morgan.
Kickoff, the players that they have come out, you know, to let you know that they captains and
the right kind of guys.
Right kind of guys on the team.
What you call Jason Garrett RKGs. You know, like Greg Hardy when he signed him. Lord.
You mean the choir boy?
Man, he talked about right kind of guy for 5 years, and then he signed Greg Hardy. And I'm like, bro, give me a break. Oh, unless you can get 12 sacks, well, then we don't really give a crap what you do. Yeah. It's going to be Maverick Maddox back to pass, and he's looking way downfield. He looks way down the middle. He's got Zion Harness at the 15-yard line, down inside the 15 near the 10.
Man, and I've seen a difference already. You know, last week he was drilling that pass. That time he stepped up, threw a nice pass, had some air under it, completion. You can tell the coach had a little conversation with him. We know you got a big arm,
You're saying teenagers are able to listen? Okay, all right, write this down. This is good information. All right. Maybe my students will start listening sometime, too.
Right here on third down.
The ball's on the ground. The Broncos are on it. And who is it? Of course, Jonathan Russell. My man. Jonathan Russell with a great play. And he had a TFL, a pass defense, and a sack. Hand him a fumble recovery, Jay.
Right. I mean, already started the game with a tackle for loss, and then he comes up with the football. You know, just some kids they just find the football. They're always in the right place. They're always doing what they're supposed to do, and he's one of those kids. He's not going to be the fastest. He's not going to be the biggest, but you need him on your team.
So the Broncos will bet Reese Rosenbaum at quarterback. Rosenbaum will he'll fake, and he'll go to Brock Van Rox. He's wheels around. He's got some room. He's to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Reese Rosenbaum to Brock Van Rox.
I mean, just a quick little out, and he just juked one way, juked the other way, and had the speed to go into the end zone. This is one of those, like, you're not going to stop me. I'm scoring.
He circled around after he caught it and got away from the DB and hit it in a straight line right towards the end zone, just like you teach him.
Right, and, you know, he did that earlier when he caught that out, and I guess that's just something he's going to do. You know, this is a big game. You want to get your first win. You're not going to get it in the first quarter.
Sir Davis and Ortiz are at the bottom of your screen. Back to pass is Carter, and he rolls out to his left, and he fires it all the way down the field. The ball's intercepted, and the turnover machine. Gavin Stewart's got it, and he's going left, and he's finally corralled by some Glenn Grizzlies, but he's inside the 20-yard line. Red zone possession, Lake Belton.
What a play. I mean, it shouldn't have been thrown. He had three guys around him, and, you know, they say never tip the ball up because there's always someone right behind you waiting to pick it off, and what do you know?
Man, people are like, hey, man, how you doing today? I'm like, how am I doing today? I get to go talk to my best friend for 3 hours about football. How do you think I'm doing? This one's coming down to going back to Perez again. He's got a lane. He's only got one guy to beat.
Two guys in front.
And heading back is the kicker, and he's going to turn left. He's trying to make it all the way. He wants to house this thing, and the kicker got it at the 14-yard line. What a play by Zuniga, Jay.
Right. I mean, you know, it just seemed like that took forever to happen. He crossed the field.
He did. He was like, I'm going to make this the longest play possible.
He had two blockers out in front of him, but like you said, the kicker had the angle the whole time. And sometimes you just got to run through that.
I mean, Kai Zuniga chases him down at the 14-yard line. What a kickoff return, but, man, what a nice play by the kicker. Man, Alex Perez, what a play by him. That was an incredible play.
Kickers are football players, too.
Kickers are football players, too. think he might be a candidate to fake that handoff there, Jay. And
yeah, Coach talked about him. You could just see his eyes just lit up a little bit. Say, we love to bring him in.
We love bringing in old Deloach. And Deloach is going to run left, and I mean, there is not a red shirt in sight. Touchdown, Grizzlies.
That's what happened when you that big. You get to go in the end zone by yourself.
With a 1-yard touchdown run.
And I know he's happy that they went and scored because you know the team would have been on him. Like, man, how
you got stopped by the kicker. That dude's he's 150
You had
pounds.
2 blockers in front of you, man.
There was a game back in the mid-'90s when Dion he got interviewed. They were talking. He was really, he's always been super arrogant. Right. And so they were asking him, about punt returns. He's like, man, as soon as I see the eyes of the punter, I know that play's over. I know it's a touchdown. And I mean, that game we played the Colts, and he broke into the clear, and Hunter Smith dragged him down at the 1-yard line. And I was like, well, there you go. How about that, smarty pants? Why don't you run past him?
Prime time.
Reception.
What you say? Turnover machine?
Turnover machine. So it's going to be
trickery.
Alexander's going to go to Zion Harness.
Ooh,
nice block on the outside. Harness inside. Touchdown, Broncos. And Zion Harness is into the end zone. What a great block on the outside.
I mean, because he did it so subtle. I mean, he could have really decleated him and it would have been a flag, but he was like, no, you're not going over there. And they knocked him to the ground, and what do you know, touchdown.
I think that was Colton Colvin, the center, way out on the other side. He snuck out there and knocked down the last guy that could have gotten Zion Harness. He made a little hip wiggle at the 5-yard line and strolled into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. What a play by Zion Harness.
I mean, if you're a coach, this is how you line it up. This is why you say the game can start. He talked about not winning the first quarter, and the team has been responding so far tonight.
And it's going to be up the middle. It's going to be Deloach. He's going to the house. The second touchdown of the game. Braylon Deloach puts the Grizzlies within 1 point of the lead with 22 seconds to go in the first quarter, Jay.
I mean, 2 runs, untouched.
two runs, 0 times being touched.
Yeah, you might want to let him run a little bit more.
Sign him up.
It was a good ball fake on that one.
Oh, it was beautiful. Keaton Gordon went left. Braylon Deloach ran up the middle, and everybody went left. So Luke Phillips trying to show his arm there, and James is going to go deep. He's got Zion Harness again. Harness inside the 5, down to the 3. Man. What a play by Tank James and Zion Harness.
Man, that's exactly how you draw it up. I mean, he ran up under it. I mean, maybe if you make him run a little bit more, it's a touchdown, but what a nice play. He had all day, good blocking, and was able to step up and make throw that deep post.
Rosenbaum from the 6. Second goal, slant,
wow.
Caught, touchdown, runs over an official. Right. Luke Phillips with another touchdown.
Yeah, the official on the tackle.
We're blaming that on Doc Gilbert. We're blaming it on Doc.
What a good throw. And, I mean, catching the ball above your head like that, and just straight hands, and catching it, holding it all the way through the reception.
Well, I was announcing the 7th grade games, so I called the B team game. My son scored a touchdown. That was pretty surreal. Right. And then Luke Phillips' little brother, Anders, that's some guy. I mean, he's fast. Man, he was making all kinds of plays. He was scoring touchdowns and doing all kinds of fun stuff. Long chunk,
but they haven't done it this drive.
Deloach, Jay.
Oh,
good Lord. South Carolina education system failing us again. Gordon is wrapped up by Gavin Owens and Jonathan Russell.
I don't know what you're talking about. My OW Bruins, we top notch. We representing.
I didn't say their football team wasn't good, Jay. I said their education system sucks. Here in the half. And he's going to run it, and he lost the ball again. He was going to try to fling it over there to Gordon, and Evan Lazat says, I'll take that. And Evan Lazat comes up with a fumble recovery, Jay.
Yeah, it's one of those where you kind of fake it, and you're trying to do a little jump pass, and you don't have the football secure in your hand, and now we got a 3rd turnover here, if not a 4th one.
Yeah, they fumbled. Coach Cope has our live stream going, and that's going to be complete to Luke Phillips again. Phillips inside the 5 to the 3, down to the 2-yard line. Luke Phillips having a big game over there, Jay.
Man, I mean, he really wanted that end zone. I can see how at the end there, he really was trying to get in, but he's going to have him down at the 2-yard line.
28-yard catch to Luke Phillips on 3rd down. Tank James is showing his behind right now. I mean, he's playing some football, man. A.J. Alexander's the running back. And it'll go to A.J. No, Rosenbaum's going to keep it. He runs over. Little 11-on-11 climb. And Reese Rosenbaum into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's why you bring him in for plays like that. I mean, first it was a great job by keeping it. And then secondly, he just lowered his shoulder at the 1-yard line and is in the end zone.
Man, that was 11-on-11 crime. He ran over Michael Merrick at the goal line for the touchdown, and the Broncos take a 27-14 lead with 4:02 to go in the half.
Grizzly gamble here.
The Grizzly gamble, 4th and 2. They got to have it. The Broncos are stacking it up, trying to get him stopped. And they're going to hand it to another player. This is going to be Gordon. He's going to try to score. He's inside the 21st and 10. Glenn at the 15-yard line, down to the 13, actually.
Man, think about that as a defender. When you know you got number 9 that will run you over and you got to sell out for him, and then you got another bruiser coming in behind him, Gordon, and he squeaks off of the left side there for a 1st down.
Keaton Gordon, he just about scored, man. He broke free. James back to pass again. He's got good protection. It's going to Harness, but that ball's picked. What a baller! What a baller! An interception by Victor Balla. My man's a baller.
I mean, he intercepted and stood up like a baller.
He plays with some swag, man. I like this kid. I
mean, he caught that. It's like, man, why are you on defense with hands like that?
He's got 3 TFLs, a forced fumble, and he leads the team in pass breakups, but that's his first interception of the year.
I mean, that's why it make you stand up like that, huh?
Good job, Balla. I love this kid.
He's done a great job. They did allow 17 points, but, I mean, the quarterback only has 62 yards passing. The leading rusher only has 55 yards. So, I mean, they've done a good job, the Broncos have, especially with causing turnovers. And speaking of that, there's another turnover. Smith puts it on the ground, and the Broncos have it. The kicker, Aiden Lassich with the fumble recovery, and we just spoke about how important this drive was for Glenn. That just increases the importance of this drive. Reese Rosenbaum, I don't know what he's doing out there, Jay. He's not scored a touchdown in like 3 plays. I don't know what his problem
is. He gonna do better, man.
Okay. A.J. Alexander is his running back, and he'll take it, and he's going to give it to Zion Harness.
Oh,
same play they
there.
scored on earlier, and he's going to score again. Touchdown, Zion Harness, Lake Belton Broncos.
Man, I mean, you want to talk about running the same play and getting the same result. And pretty much from the same spot of the field that they did it from.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Grizzlies now hold on to the football of Lake Belton just making plays on the football.
I mean, honestly, well, this is balling, man. Shut up, Jay. I'm talking about Balla. He's going left. He's got another nice return. And the special teams for Glenn has been great tonight. He's at the 40. Down goes Saniga. But into the Bronco territory goes Victor Balla. He's the baller, Jay.
Shot caller.
He's a baller. Shot caller. Let's go. Yeah. He's 4th and 4. They need the 26. Up the middle comes DeLoach. He's running over people. He's down the sidelines. And finally run out of bounds by Braxton Cope. But Braylon DeLoach has been the answer for every offensive question for the Glenn Grizzlies tonight, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about just full steam ahead. It's amazing when he come in, you know it's the threat of the run. And yet still when he takes off, he's by himself.
That's called making a business decision, Jay. Gordon is the only running back. There's a triumvirate of receivers at the top of the screen. Here comes Ortiz in motion. Rolling left is Carter. Looking in the end zone. He throws it down the middle, and that ball is intercepted. And Braxton Cope is on the return. Look out, Jay. They finally drag him down about the 30-yard line, but Braxton Cope with another turnover for the Glenn Grizzlies, Jay.
Man, it's one of those you can take that tape and just show it to every quarterback that ever held a football in their hand. You cannot throw across your body late.
Into the middle,
of the
late.
field. You
That's
just
right.
can't do that. I mean, he was open, but once you see it, it's too late. You got to anticipate that, and he wasn't able to do it. And, man, that might be one of his easiest interceptions he's going to have his whole, high school career.
Well, and he gets a nice 31-yard return. And he's got a great attitude, and he's doing it for the right reasons. Reese Rosenbaum looking to the end zone for Logan Winkler, and that ball is caught by Winkler for a touchdown. They've been trying to get him his first touchdown all night, Jay, and they finally did it. Logan Winkler, the sophomore from junior Reese Rosenbaum for a touchdown.
You got mossed. Horses for the Broncos
Send
here.
help. Call 911. Call the National Guard. We are killing the Patriots. Shannon Sharp over there on the sidelines. Who could have guessed that he would have had a media career at that point, right?
Oh, man. All Mike Irvin.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Has that guy ever shut up? Carter will drop back to pass. He's going to throw it way down the field. And there's Braxton Cope for interception number 2, Jay.
And that's what happens. You're just trying to make a play, and it just wasn't there. And, again, you're throwing it late.
And going wide, that's going to be Zion Dupree. He's got a lane. He's through there. And Zion Dupree is going to the end zone, but there's a flag on
I know this is old-fashioned, but, man, the situation we in, what happened to the I formation, Russ? I mean, is it that, prehistoric, man?
Yes. Somebody
get up on the center, get you a fullback, and get you a running back and run this game
on
out.
Some broadcast mentioned that just this past weekend. They go, if you ask the average high school player in Texas, what's the I formation? They'd be like, what are you talking about?
iPhone, iPad, what are you talking about?
iPad, iTunes, like what? The I formation. Yes. Who's offensive player of the game?
I've been thinking 11 all night.
I'm going to argue for 4. Caught a deep ball from Maverick Maddox. Caught a deep ball from Tank James. Scored 2 touchdowns rushing.
Well, I'm easy.
But would Janice agree? You ain't easy. You're a pain in the butt.
Hey, it won't take much to convince me. I mean, stats like that, he deserved to be the player of the game.
Well,
offensive player.
Well, Jay was the best man at my wedding 17 years ago. In
Dalhart, Texas.
Dalhart, Texas. And he was giving his little best man speech at the rehearsal dinner. And he said, man, somebody came in. He came in and they go, hey, man, your wife called. And so he calls Janice, and she goes, boy, I didn't call you. You know it was Russell. I'm not your father, man. In motion comes Leo Castillo, and up the middle, and going down the sideline, and look out. This could be a house call. Zion Dupree to the 30, to the 20, pucker up, touchdown, Lake Belton. Zion Dupree, and after that one he scored a while ago that got called back, that had to feel great, Jay.
Great, and put the ball up. I mean, he held the ball up high, Deion style, going into the end zone.
No doubt, Luke Cabanis threw the key block on that play. Big number 18 over there, doing a great job.
Man, you
can kind of look at the receivers down there celebrating with Zion. Man. I mean, you can tell that one meant something.
Yeah, you got coaches all the way down the field.
Yeah, and there's players coming up to him all over the place. Brandon Bird down there talking to him.
Baby. So here's Corin Ramasar, and he onside kicks this, and the Belton Tigers are going to have it. 1st and 10, Jay.
Wow, that's got to be something that you saw on film. Because, I mean, Bobcats were not ready for that. I mean, maybe just the spacing that they have on their kickoffs. And you know that Belton is all about special teams.
Man, Joe Curtis doing a great job with the special teams over there. And so it's going to be first.
The player.
So he's going to throw it now. He goes across the middle to Stribling. And that that ball is intercepted. And Azzy and Wilkinson has chalked up another interception for the Belton Tigers.
Yeah, just a little overthrow. Tight end was able to get a hand on it, but sometimes when it's like that, it's best to not even touch it, because all it did is just throw right in the hands of the defensive back.
So Azzy and Wilkinson from the 27-yard line of the Belton Tigers. Here comes Xavier Johnson up the middle, and he might go all the way, Jay, to the goal line. Pucker up, touchdown, Bobcats.
All right, I mean, you want to talk about just straight up the middle. A lot of patience going through the hole, and once he got past the linebackers, he just turned on the speed, and we got our first score of the game.
So Micah Smith is going to go back to pass, and he's got a man down the field. That's going to be Jimmy Edwards with a double move, and he's down the sidelines, and he's going all the way. Pucker up, touchdown, Bobcats. Jimmy Edwards.
Yeah, and we saw it the same way with Belton. They had a double move set up, but the safety stayed back. But this time, we see when the Central did it, it was a wide open play.
To go in the first quarter. Big play for the Belton defense right here, Jay.
Yeah, they got double tight here.
And they're going to drop back. Micah Smith looking down the middle. He's got a man.
Right.
He's got two men. He picks one. Touchdown, Jimmy Edwards.
Man, you want to talk, it had to be a breakdown on defense because, like you said, touchdown, and he threw his hand up Randy Moss style right off the, once he had the slant there, he just threw his hands up. Touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line for Central. They're going to go across the middle, and guess who? Touchdown, Jimmy Edwards. 1, 2, 3, a hat trick.
Right, and what a route. I mean, initially he was covered on the slant, but he just kept coming on across the field, and he had a clear out, and he kept coming across the field, and, I mean, touchdown. I don't think
3:40 to go. The ball's on the ground. The flag's on the ground. Everything's on the ground, Jay.
Hands on the ground.
Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. All right. That's going to be offsides against the Bobcats, and the Clemson Tigers will have to back up, and Dabo Sweeney will not be happy about that, Jay. Yeah. A whole weird thing.
All right.
So 2 minutes to go. Will Shepard now with a first down, and here comes everybody in San Angelo. And there's Kevin Ross. And they're going to call that a touchdown. The ball hit the ground, and they're going to call that a touchdown for the Belton Tigers. And Coach Mark Smith is completely apoplectic. he's lost. He's going to lose his stuff over there.
What a play.
A 29-yard touchdown from Will Shepard to Gavin Ross.
And
so Kai Griffin's into the game, number 23. Harbin down the left side. He's got an open man. That ball is caught. That's a touchdown. Woo! Belton Tigers. If I could see this number, I could tell you who did it. That's Achilles Palomares. Thank you, Tim Potts. Touchdown, Belton Tigers. 9 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the Belton Tigers are on the board again.
Yeah, and just like I said, just a flick of the wrist.
Hey,
and
how about congratulations, Sawyer Harbin, on your first varsity touchdown.
Right.
Corin Revis. So let's see if they keep it on the ground, if they're going to play action and try to get Micah Smith touchdown number 4. They're going to give it to Johnson, and Xavier Johnson powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. 6 yards, Xavier Johnson, Jay.
Yes, I mean, you gave the perfect adjective. I mean, pows forward. I guess he heard me talk about him kind of going slow. And, man, that time he really brought some steam with him.
Okay, mister, I can't walk on the sidewalk over there. I got you right over here.
I dare you talk about
me like that. I will knock you out. Oh, man, Aiden Perez. He had his hands on that, Jay, and I wanted him to catch it because I wanted to see how fast. A big boy run right there, man. I wanted to see what happened on that.
Yeah, you could tell they had it set up real nicely.
He's built like Casey Hampton down there. I remember Sam Adams got a big boy run one time. It was hilarious. Harbin down deep looking for Ross. He's caught it, and it's a touchdown for the Belton Tigers.
And that's just giving your receiver a chance to make a play.
Sawyer Harbin, 25 yards to Gavin Ross, and the Belton Tigers are back on the board.
The chess and checkers, I mean, what are you not calling?
What are they doing? If they're doing it, I'm calling it. The only thing I say no to is soccer. I can't take soccer, man. If you love soccer, I'm really sorry. I'm not your guy. They have offered to pay me to watch soccer on multiple levels. Belton ISD, Dave Campbell's Texan Live. People call me, text me, hey, you want to call this soccer game? No, I do not.
You got the wrong number, huh?
You have the wrong number. You were looking for somebody else. This is Russell Mabin. And they're going to go to him on the slant. He's got it. He's breaking away, and the Tigers are giving chase. He's to the 30, to the 25, and they finally run him out of bounds. Azian Wilkinson finally caught up to him, but not before Jimmy Edwards busts off a huge play. Jahari James, baby.
All right.
Jahari James. Azian Wilkinson has an interception. Oakley Torres has an interception. Wilkinson has James has an interception. They're going deep to the end zone. The ball is caught. Touchdown. Bobcats, and this time it's Colton Hill. Colton Hill with a flag route and a touchdown. Use any other running backs tonight other than Gino. And up the middle comes Elijah Allen. He's going to stroll into the end zone for the Bobcat touchdown.
Yeah, it's a little too easy, Russ.
That Belton Tiger defense has given everything they had, but I think they're really tired at this point. And the safeties are Braxton Cope and Gavin Stewart. Let's go! This is going to be a jet sweep to Xavier Warren, and he cuts up the middle, and he cuts up the side, and he's got some room. He's down the sideline, across the 30-yard line before Gavin Owens can get him on the ground. What a play by Xavier Warren. I mean, the first play of the game, they handed to him, and there he goes, Jay.
Yeah, and one thing about him is that he just went outside and it just blocked so perfectly, and we're going to have to really keep an eye on these offensive linemen because, man, he wasn't even touched until he got at least 25 yards down the field.
That's Zechariah Guyton right next to him. They're doing it to us again, Jay.
How dare they?
How dare they? Don't they know we want to see this happen? McDougal goes across the middle. The ball is caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. Georgetown Eagles. What a great play by the Georgetown Eagles. Braden Bratton runs the slant over there. They were shuffling a bunch of personnel, and Bratton snuck in there, caught that ball, and got into the end zone. The sophomore, a 5'7", 165-pounder. He only had 10 catches on the whole year, and he's on the board for a touchdown.
Man, I mean, the coach has a few plays that they stripped in the beginning of the game, but, man, I don't think you draw it up no better than this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we do.
So McDougal's going to flick it in the flat. He's got Xavier Warren. He's only got one guy to beat. He makes a move. He cuts across the field. He's inside the 20. He's to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Xavier Warren. What a play by that young man.
I mean, one move. He went across the field, and, he just looked, and they banned it, but, man, he was going to give the peace sign on, and he knew that they weren't going to be able to catch him.
Man, his first catch of the game goes 44 yards for a touchdown, and the Georgetown Eagles handle some business right there. 67 yards. Don't tell any of the middle schoolers. To a 44-yard touchdown. This is going to be a two-point conversion. Jet Walker up the middle for a two-point conversion.
Why we don't want to tell the middle schoolers, Russ?
I'm not even going to say it, man. I'm not even going to say it. That was a nearly 70-yard drive for the Georgetown Eagles, and it is 14-0 with 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Texas High School quarters coverage again from the Eagles, and Zion Dupree breaks tackles, and he's loose. He's around the right end, to the 10, to the 5, to the 4.
Man.
Zion Dupree. He would look like he was stopped.
Right. He tried one hole, tried the second, tried the third, and then he said, you know what? I'll just outrun you to the sideline. I don't know how many plays it is, but goodness, it's adding up here.
In motion goes Brock Von Rox, and Rosenbaum's going to give it to Zion Dupree. He's into the paint, and we got a ball game. Touchdown Broncos.
What a drive, what a drive. I mean, what they needed it, they had to have it, and they took their time. They had a couple of penalties, but they fought through, and play after play after play, touchdown. That's what happens.
10 minutes to go here till halftime. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line for Caleb McDougal, and here comes Warren again, and they're giving it this one to Jet Walker. Walker coming right. There's only one guy to beat, and he can't get him. Touchdown Eagles. Jet Walker, my man. What a player, Jay.
Yeah, and, first couple of runs has been straight up the middle, and this time he, kind of go off the right side, and then, like you said, he got the speed to get there. It's one thing to be big and slow, but it's another one to be big and fast. That's what happens. 10
minutes to go here till halftime. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line for Caleb McDougal, and here comes Warren again, and they're giving it this one to Jet Walker. Walker coming right. There's only one guy to beat, and he can't get him. Touchdown Eagles. Jet Walker, my man. What a player, Jay.
Yeah, and, first couple of runs has been straight up the middle, and this time he, kind of go off the right side, and then, like you said, he got the speed to get there. It's one thing to be big and slow, but it's another one to be big and fast.
Do we have a double Luke formation? No, we only have one Luke on the field at a time. No double Lukes. Bad snap there to Tank James, but he scoops it off the ground, and now he's got a receiver open in the middle. That's Davion Peters, and that's a Bronco touchdown. Pucker up, baby. Touchdown Broncos.
I mean, all kind of time back there, doing his taxes and everything back there. And what a throw, and, man, once Peters caught it, I mean, he just really just put on the brakes like he's like, I got you guys, touchdown.
Yeah. Cohen Beard hustles onto the field. Reese Rosenbaum holding. Lasich with the kick. It's blocked. And that ball is scooped up by the Georgetown Eagles. Down the sideline they go. He's being chased. And he's going to go. Oh, he throws the ball all the way across the field. What a play. They're still going, and they're lateraling the ball like crazy. I love Coach Griffin. He told them, if you ever get out there and you ain't going to make it, lateral.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to make it.
I did too. I thought he had a great. That was the most fun extra point we've ever had. So the missed 10 at the 18-yard line for Caleb McDougal and the Georgetown Eagles. The clock ticking down near 3 minutes to go here in the half.
Yeah, here to go.
And it's going to be Jet Walker. He runs over a Bronco. Down inside the 10 to the 7.
Wow. Man, I don't have any words for what I just saw.
That's a grown man. He's like 17 years old, Jay.
2-yard line.
And we're on the 2-yard line, and we got a scoreboard. Okay, all right, here we go. And Jet Walker is in the I formation. This is called the I formation, Jay. These kids today don't even know what it is.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Why does I have to do with
eyes
football?
are round, aren't they? There's a power formation, and there's a power running back, and that's a power touchdown. Touchdown Eagles. Jet Walker from 2 yards out. Over there is what they need to do. Put it in that paint over there. So Tank James on 3rd and 7, a huge play here for the Lake Milton Broncos. There's not much of a rush, and he's going to go way downfield to Zion Harness, and he's got it. He's been quiet up till now, but not anymore.
Big player, man. You want to talk about splitting his safeties. What a throw. And, he took that catch, and he wasn't worried about the hit that was coming. I mean, you can't beat it.
The Broncos inside of a minute to go, and they have all 3 timeouts. So Tank James with Zion Dupree.
Some pressure.
And they'll give it to him. He's going right. He picks up tries to get a block out there from Luke Phillips. He's to the sideline. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, you want to talk about taking that corner. Man, what?
Zion Dupree breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, gets out there, and Luke Phillips just kind of gets in the way, and he goes around the corner for a Bronco touchdown, and that's a huge, huge,
Man,
huge
another
drive.
gear right there.
Man.
We both saw that block, and once we missed that block, we figured, okay,
He doesn't
that's
have
it. And
Yeah.
then he went in and just shifted down for real quick, and then, man,
Turn that corner.
punched the clutch, and he was gone.
Broncos
Man.
are playing 3 deep safeties. And this one's going to go to the left-hand side. That ball is caught. And that's Warren. And that's trouble. Xavier Warren turns on the Jets. He's down the sideline and he goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line with a huge gain. And 22 seconds still remain in the half.
Man, you want to talk about big play, and and he was smart just to go ahead and get out of bounds. And what they did is they faked it the jet out in the flat and then came all the way back to the other side with a screen down here, which is kind of
Westfall
different.
going in motion, and
Man.
Stewart's on him. Can he stay
You
with
gotta
him?
try
though?
that.
And
You gotta try
McDougal's
it.
going down the
You gotta
field.
try
He's
it.
got a wide open receiver. The ball is caught. Braden Bratton, touchdown, Georgetown Eagles.
I was surprised that they're playing man-to-man, bump and run like that.
What a play by Braden Bratton. My man came in with 10 catches, and he is absolutely slaying it right now. That's his second touchdown on his 4th reception.
Yeah, you know that if you play that kind of coverage, you got to get some kind of pressure to help out your cornerbacks, and he was able to spend some time back there in the backfield and roll to his right and make a good throw.
What an amazing performance by this Georgetown offense tonight. For the Broncos, they really don't want to come out and not get points here on this drive.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised with
James back to pass. He's down the sideline for Luke Phillips, and he makes the catch. What a catch by Luke Phillips, all the way down inside the 30 to the 28.
And I was just about to say I'm surprised because they've been talking about how their corners are young and they haven't really been testing them, and now you have to. So you finding out like, hey, them guys can go out there and make some plays. There's been some hand fighting, some pushing, and he just say, well, you know what? You grab my one arm, I'll just catch the ball with the other.
So Georgetown takes over in Bronco territory at the 49-yard line, and now they go to Jet Walker. And there comes Jet Walker. He's through the line. He's into the secondary, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Eagles, Jet Walker.
And they said enough is enough. You only can be a decoy for so long.
I ain't got time to play with y'all. 49 yards to the house. Jet Walker, one play.
And that's the thing, as a defender, you see a guy that big, you don't think he can run that fast. And
You're wrong. Zion Dupree. And they're going to give it to Dupree. He's going to go around the right side, down the sideline, and he's got some speed. And he turns left. He's into the open. He's headed for the house. Pucker up, baby. Zion Dupree. Touchdown,
like
Broncos.
I said, let's get the score now. You don't need no 10, 15-play drives. You got to do it now.
70 yards to the house. Zion Dupree. He just tight-roped that sideline.
He got to the sideline so fast, and it's like everyone looked at him like, okay, he's going to the sideline, and then he made one move and cut inside, and then it was the burners after that, 2, but 5. And how did you miss all that?
It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Georgetown Eagles. And in motion goes Guyton. We haven't seen Jet Walker on this drive.
Man.
That's going to be caught by Xavier Warren, but Warren is caught by Gavin Stewart.
Man, what a play.
Number 4.
I think you
Number
extend
1.
the game, Russ, because if you don't make
That's
this.
what they're about to do right here. Tank James down the field on 4th down again, and Zion Harness has the catch. Is he inbounds? He is! Expertly spotted at the 25-yard line.
Shut up, Jay.
4th and 7. They go 25 yards to Zion Harness.
And it looked like the
on
same
a
route.
4th down. And it was that corner route
right.
concept that it is so popular where you run one off, you run one in the flat, and one stops, and the cornerback's going to be wrong some kind of way.
Right.
You pick one, whichever one you pick, it's wrong. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. Tank James fakes it. Down the middle, he's got a wide open receiver caught. Touchdown, Davion Peters. And the Broncos have done it. They're now within 1 score again, and Davion Peters has put it into the paint. How about that, Jay?
Man, you want
Westfall's in motion, and they're going to hand this one to Guyton. He's coming up the middle. He's got some room. He's heading to the end zone, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5.
punching at the football.
Touchdown, Eagles! Zechariah Guyton, the sophomore. He was averaging 5.9 yards a carry coming in, Jay. His average just went up.
Man, you want to talk about a statement drive right there.
Man, that was exactly what the Georgetown Eagles needed right there. And really, the Broncos, in bad way, need to block this. I'll let you know when I know. Capper kicking again for Georgetown. He boots it down. And this is caught by Braxton Cope, who knows how to return some kicks. And he goes right, and he picks up a couple of blocks. And he's got a nice return going across the 40, up near midfield, into Eagle territory. And Braxton Cope doing what he does. My man knows how to return a kick.
That's all he do.
Tank James has really acquitted himself well as a sophomore out there against this good Georgetown team, Jay.
Man, there's two guys coming.
And there's another corner route, and that's Zion Harness again, the leading receiver in the district with another catch.
Man, and, those routes
all the way down to the 5.
I don't know about you, Russ, but those are some of the hardest ones to catch, those corner routes.
3.5 minutes by the time they run this play.
Just one of those, they just want to make sure they score now, imagine.
Yeah. In motion goes Harness. Rolling out is James, and he's got Harness. Easy touchdown for the Lake Belton Broncos. And I don't know what the protocol is here. If it's 17, if you're down by 17 and you score, do you go for two? I wouldn't go for two. Do we have a double Luke formation? No, we only have one Luke on the field at a time. No double Lukes. Bad snap there to Tank James, but he scoops it off the ground, and now he's got a receiver open in the middle. That's Davion Peters, and that's a Bronco touchdown. Pucker up, baby. Touchdown, Broncos.
I mean, all kind of time back there. Doing his taxes and everything back there. And what a throw. And, man, once Peters caught it, I mean, he just really just put on the brakes. He's like, I got you guys. Touchdown.
Yeah. Russell Maven and Jay Thompson with Dave Campbell's Texan Live here with the offensive player of the game, Jet Walker of the Georgetown Eagles. Jet, things kind of got a little close there for a little while, and then you busted off a big 49-yarder. Talk to me about what you saw on that play.
I mean, just those one-play drives, those are nice for the whole offense because, you get on the field and you get off the field. But, I mean, we kind of had that drawn up all week. Yeah. And so we got out there. It was perfect. We had an extra guy for their linebacker, and, we creased it, and we got 49 yards, touchdown.
I love it.
Yeah, and I want to ask you look so fresh. I mean, you really didn't run a whole lot tonight, but when you're in the open field and you got someone in front of you, you're so big, but then you're so fast. So talk to us about the physicalness that you run with. We saw the speed. Now talk about being physical.
I mean, football is a physical game at the end of the day, so, I mean, you got to go hit somebody at some point. So I get that out of the way. I like to set the tone early in the game. Yeah. And let those guys know, this is what kind of game it's going to be.
All right.
Man, I'm getting scared myself.
All right, so I got a bonus question for you I didn't prepare you for. Right. Okay, we line all your coaches up on the goal line and race to the other goal line. Who's going to win?
Coach J.J. Slack.
How do you know that?
He's young.
Did you just call Coach Griffin old?
No, he's not old. He's not young.
Well, that's Jet Walker of the Georgetown Eagles with Russell and Jaye on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
I mean, once you get something like that. Good blocking up front, though. He's really
the
not
line
being
is playing very well. Tank James back to pass. He's under a little bit of pressure. He's going to run up the middle. He's got all kind of room. Touchdown, Broncos. Tank James with the first rushing touchdown of his career, Jay.
Of his life, probably. He really, like you said, you know what? Okay.
Fine. I'll take a touchdown.
Oh, man. I mean, tanks can roll. They don't have to just shoot. You want them to be active.
And they are. So Luke Phillips will line up across from Steele now, and back to the pass goes Tank James, and he's going to let this fly down the middle of the field, and it's up in the air, and Amir Bolton-Smith has the interception. He's coming back the other way. He's to the 20. Brock Von Rock's trying to get him. He can't get him. Amir Bolton-Smith across the 20, the 35, near the 40-yard line. First down, Bobcats.
Man. Good play, good play. I mean, caught that with all hands like he was the receiver on that one. He ran the route.
Absolutely.
And that's a big deal, you know, coming from corner and going to safety like that and still being able to cover that part of the field. Big defensive play for the Bobcats.
How about Amir Bolton-Smith getting in there and making a play, the senior making a position change and just going out there and making a play, Jay?
And that's what it is, just making a play. You're an athlete out there. You see the ball, go get the ball.
1st and 10, and the Bobcats have their first down. Coleman's shows us a little Tim Tebow. That ball's ripped out by Braxton Cope, and he's on top of it. How about that play by Braxton Cope?
What a play, what a play, what a play.
So you can say it?
I'm going to take it from you tonight.
Oh, come on, man.
All right.
Braxton Cope got Bryson Coleman, ripped the ball out and jumped on top of it, and the Broncos are back in business.
And one thing about it, he was running, you know, Coleman was running over guys, and Cope came from behind and said, well, you keep running them over, I'm going to just take the ball from you.
He just picked his pocket right there. Happy. So Rosenbaum will hand the ball this time to A.J. Alexander, makes a great move in the backfield, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, put that one on the highlight reel. Goodness. You know, that same hole, they stepped up into it, and he said, oh, well, you know what? I'll just go out the back door, and then it was end zone after that.
Nobody home on the backside there for the Bobcats, and the Broncos are on the board and have a 14-0 lead here, and they're on the field. Johnson hands the ball to Big 92. Cohen Beard, he's into the secondary, down at the 15.
You got coaches here going crazy beside us, man. I don't know what would have happened if he would have scored just now. I think it would just, oh, man, I don't think that thing. The only man I ever called Big Daddy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. It's like Cedric the Entertainer. He said, you know, I met this dude. He told me, he goes, my name Daryl, but you can call me Delicious. And he goes, like I'm going to call another man Delicious.
I mean, you can do it. It just
you can. You're not going to like it. I can tell you that. Reese Rosenbaum at quarterback for the Broncos. Back to pass is Reese. And he's got a man. He's got a corner route. And that ball is caught by Davion Peters. Touchdown, Broncos. How about that?
When he first threw it, I was like, man, you put it really out there. You're going to make him go get that. Because, again, they refused to cover that corner route. That's twice that Peters caught the touchdown on a corner route where he was just wide open. Go ahead and pick up the first down.
They did, but they got Davian Arthur back there now. I would give it to 5 in some way, shape, or form. Maybe a screen. And they're going to go backwards to Harrison Lyon. He's got some room. He's running over his own blockers. He's running over Broncos. Look at him go. Harrison Lyon, kind of the MVP of the half here for the Chaparral Bobcats.
Big play, way to make something happen.
And that was a dangerous pass. There was lots of Broncos around, but he completed it.
And, you know, we've been very critical of the line. You know, we've really been having someone come through for the Broncos. But when it comes to these screens, they've been out there. They've been moving.
Yeah, when you tell them let somebody do it, they're like, okay, I can do that. I'm good at that. Hey, put on some weight. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. I can do that for you. Here comes Bryson Coleman to Davian Arthur, and he shakes and bakes and makes a move on A.J. Peters. He's around the end, and look at the speed. He turns on the burners. Touchdown, Bobcats. Davian Arthur. That was fun.
Yes, and we saw it all night, almost finna happen, and finally he just burst through.
He absolutely did. And he had a couple of guys try to get their hands on him there at the end, but Davian Arthur tight-roped that sideline and got into the end zone. Going that way and Harness coming back this way or something like that. We're just going to help Brandon Bird out, you know, because we're experts. We have 0 years of experience. Davion Peters around the left side. He's being blocked. Picked up a block from Christian Onchweri, and he's going to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Big hit at the end there.
But he got in. He got the touchdown. He went around they get the ball to the lefty. Peters running left, and he gets that ball in that left hand, and he just takes off. He picked up a block from Christian Onchweri. Coach McRae felt like Onchweri was holding on the defensive back over there, and so he was not very happy.
But Long Chung is going to be on for the extra point for the Lake Belton Broncos as they take a 36-12 lead with 9:14 to go in the third. Just hang on to Tyrell McRae. My man is doing a good job.
He just overjoyed me with how open he was. A lot of coaches not that open. Pressure.
Joe Farrell is at it again, and that's a big sack on 3rd and 10. Joe Farrell has really done a nice job for the Lake Belton Broncos, filling in for Evan Lazat as they move Evan Lazat to the outside, and Farrell has really stepped in and done an admirable job down there.
He came through that line.
It looked like Jerome Brown. Google him, kids. Google him.
Man, that was a good reference there because it's just like, oh, he's coming on. You better move. That's how
Faster
Janice,
than that.
That's how Janice commentate when she watch football. They're coming at you. They're coming at you. I'm like, they know it, okay? It's okay.
Zion Harness and Davion Peters at the top of your screen. Ron Rocks will motion into that, and they'll go deep ball, wide open, Davion Peters, and he juggles it, but he's got it. Pucker up. Touchdown Broncos, Davion Peters.
Man, you got to realize that was something that they really wanted to do because, I mean, he was open. I don't know what the defense was looking at because the first drive they made sure to see where he was at, but he got lost behind, what was going on. And I think it was just the fake of running the screen out there to a receiver, and he had ran the corner route for a touchdown.
So a lot of times the Broncos run a lot of wide receiver screens, especially to their speed guys, Davion Peters and Zion Harness, and they faked a screen out there, and I'm talking about Davion Peters looked like he had a communicable disease. He was nobody around. The Broncos cruise in for a touchdown. Tank James had 34 yards passing in the first half, and he got 49 on that one. Great. My friend Andy Hawkins, his parents videoed the whole season, and so I still have those videos. But his mom was standing next to his dad videoing, and everybody, get him, right there, It was hilarious, man. God bless Melinda Hawkins, because, it made those videos hilarious. Alexander going right. He picks up 32 seconds to go in the half. Bronco defense really needing to bow their neck right here. Back to passes, Bryson Coleman. He's under pressure. He goes to the end zone. That ball's dropped.
I think it happened so fast because he had a hit lined up, and then the ball just came right at him.
Gavin Owens got surprised by the football, but he had his hands on it.
They had a mesh concept going on.
That would have been his first interception of the year. First team All-District last year. Still uncommitted as far as playing linebacker next year, but somebody needs to come get this cat. Okay. They bring in a right tackle. Play clock running down at 2 seconds. Coleman's going to go, and he's going to throw it to the end zone. And that ball is caught. Touchdown, Harrison Lyon, the senior.
Man, it's so awesome to see these young people just so excited.
Boy, they are.
Touchdown, man.
Fired the heck up, man.
Oh. They are having them a good time down there. And these kids are playing their heart out.
Reflection of their coach.
Yeah, we felt that. And, man, you want, a coach, and I almost did it, but a coach that, he was out there with the seniors walking through in the beginning. Like, he was making sure they was lined up.
And it was senior night. That's all they were doing was walking out with their pants. He was like, you are here. What are you doing? So down the field goes that kick, and that one's going to go off the hands of Gavin Stewart. And Christian Oshwary's got it. He's up the middle, and the Broncos are going to score. Pucker up. Christian Oshwary, a kickoff return for a touchdown, and there they go.
Man,
after all that work for the Chaparral Bobcats, Christian Oshwary breaks their heart with a kickoff return.
Man, I don't know about you, but how many times do you see a kickoff return where the football was bobbled?
I know, it's weird, man. And you know what?
But it just throws off the blocking.
It does. It throws off stuff. They get excited, like, oh, we're fixing to make a play, and then it's all like, oh,
he's past us.
Well, I see that. I see touchdowns, or I see them actually fumble it later in that play. Sometimes
to no avail.
To no avail. 9 Broncos on the line and 2 Broncos back. The ball is kicked, and it's a nice high kick. And the ball is caught by Gavin Stewart, and he's going to circle around to the left and go back to the right, and nobody's home on the backside. Gavin Stewart making some moves. He's trying to pick up a block. He gets one. He's down the sideline to the 40, inside the 30, down to about the 24-yard line. Gavin Stewart with the return, Jay.
He earned every yard of that. It looked like he was just going to go out of bounds, and he reversed field and was able to outrun everybody to the edge and made a big gain. And it's the one thing to do that and to do it without any kind of holding or crackback block or anything like that.
It's almost a 40-yard return, but he ran about 90 yards on that, Jay.
Ran all the way back to Belton on that one. It's a good thing you got your team and it's having people come out and support these
100%.
kids. That's what it's all about, man. Don't get no better than that,
Every time we talk to a coach and you start talking about kids, you say it like all the old people say. See, it's all about them kids, and it's just get the kids. Well, let's let the kids do this. Yeah, come on now. And it just cracks me up, man. Yeah, it cracks me up. It's like an episode of like Sanford and Son or something. It's hilarious, man.
You see that South Carolina come out?
Oh, South Carolina coming out, man, coming out. So Broncos back off a little bit on the coverage. It's more like quarters coverage now. Jason Sherman at the bottom of your screen in coverage for the Broncos. 2nd down and 10. Coleman will run right with the option, and woo! And he gets smoked by Gavin Owens, Jay.
Smoke is not the word. Football play.
Wow.
By a football guy.
So Jonathan Russell, who's significantly smaller than Gavin Owens, got in there and was trying to make the play, and Gavin Owens was like, sit your behind down. Let me show you how to do this. I mean,
wham.
That was a hit right there. Bryson Coleman and the Chaparral Bobcats, they need another one of those deep balls, Jay.
Yeah, that's all they need, man. You did it once. Let's go ahead and do it again.
Going to be a reverse, though.
And that's why I say him in open
and
field.
Here comes Davian Arthur, and Arthur has got some room. He's to the 40. He's cutting inside. He's to the 30, to the 25, and they finally get him on the ground. But Davian Arthur making a big play. The Broncos have been calling timeouts trying to get the ball back.
Right, might have backfired on him a little bit. It
just backfired because Davian Arthur took that baby to the 25.
And that's what I've been asking for all night. Get him some on a misdirection or something like that to give him a chance to get in open field. They did a little reverse and a big play.
Because you have messed up your catchphrase twice, and I've only messed mine up once. So, and actually, you've used mine, so I'm counting you another. That's a half a point.
That's
a half a point.
What did I think was mine?
Oh, you thought it was man.
See, so I'm doing it anyway.
I sent him a text. I sent him a video link of all the highlights. It's on YouTube of the Lake and Georgetown game. And I said, all right, I got a phrase I got to stop saying, and you have a phrase that you need to stop saying. What are they? And he sends me back, man. I said, nope, it's not it. It's, man, you want to talk about a good play right there, man. Sound like Big Daddy back in the day. Row F 13910 at Walmart Distribution Center. I see how it's going to be.
Oh, man, boy.
Shouts out. Tristan Aldridge, the sophomore in there, playing a little defensive end. Coleman's going up the middle on 4th down. He's got nowhere to go, and Gavin Owens takes care of that. And the Broncos have a turnover on downs, Jay.
A big play. I mean, he wanted to go forward, and again, his lineman is just getting pushed back in his face, where there's nowhere to run.
Man, what a player Gavin Owens is.
All over the field, Russ.
I mean, he's always making plays on the ball carrier.
Smart plays.
Smart player. Doing a great job, Gavin Owens. Number 9, not number 8. Up at the top is Christian Oshwiri. And it's going to be more pressure from Jonathan Russell. And there's going to be a sack by the Broncos. Great pressure by Nick Basak and Jonathan Russell.
Man, like you say, I don't know who's going to get credit for that. Because it's, the worst kind of pressure for a quarterback is right up the middle. And that's what's been happening. Making it happen up front.
2nd and goal for Reese Rosenbaum and the Lake Belton Broncos.
And I see him just keep pounding at it.
And they're going to give that to Alexander, and pound he does. Touchdown, Broncos.
Right up the middle, no hesitation. Touchdown.
nice job on the offensive line right there. Crocker, Truelove, Colvin, Loris, and Folk really getting the job done up front for the Lake Belton Broncos right there. And so we've got kind of a weird score. It's 22. Coleman comes out with 11 personnel here. Davian Arthur beside him. And it's going to be Coleman. He's going to get this one away. It's way downfield to Moultrie. He's got it down the field. Pucker up, baby. Jalen Moultrie to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the crowd is going nuts. Look at the cheerleaders. They got bananas down there. I mean, they're all over the place. The student like section.
Yeah, everybody like they storming the field. What's going on?
What a great throw by Bryson Coleman, and Jalen Moultrie just took that baby to the house.
Yeah, he had to evade some pressure and just stepped up. I mean, he's been having to do it all night, and just throwing on the run like that, and just dropped it right in the basket. Touchdown.
Yeah, that was. I had one of those one time. I was out at wide receiver and nobody covered me, and I was like, hey, nobody's out here. And so I took off running, and the quarterback threw it way up in the air.
Still made you run.
He threw it way real high, and I had to wait for it. And I jumped up and caught it and lost an ear pad. And I had like 17 guys hit me. Morton, he takes the handoff and goes
right at the 2.
Well, Gavin Ross understands no block, no rock, because my man was blocking down there. Will Shepherd will hand to Javid Plans, and he walks the dog. Touchdown, Tigers. And the Belton Tigers are on the board with 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. They take the drive 54 yards to a Javid Plans touchdown.
And I've
the Tigers, Jay.
Yeah, like you said, you talked about having plans back, and they had some plans for them, and they're using them.
I make the puns around here. You laugh, and I make the puns. That's how this works. I can't be having you taking my roles, man. Next thing you know, you're going to be doing the play-by-play. Okay, well, what happened right there, Jay?
Kickoff out of through the end zone.
But unfortunately, they're going to be
route by who?
Curry. Jay, you cannot do this. This is not one of the options.
Opposite day?
No, it's not opposite day. So am I good looking now? Is that what happens? I'm good looking now? That's good. I'm happy. My wife is going to be fired up when I get home. Like, oh, well, you look like Jay Thompson.
It's a big.
This is going to be, as I was, so the other night I was calling our game. The 7th grade boys game, doing the PA over the loudspeaker, and I said, second and Salado, and one of my friends texted me, he goes, a little early for that joke, isn't it? And I'm like, hey man, it's true. Curry catches this one, and he draws a crowd. I think that's every Belton defender is over there.
Yeah, and I think they had enough of this Curry getting the ball quick. And this, one thing for a coaching staff, because he's dropped 2 passes already tonight. And they're going right at him.
I don't call that first one a drop. That one was up. He only had like a fingertip on that one.
Okay, receiver.
Hey, look, man. The quarterback's got to make the throw. Quarterback. Big jerk.
Oh, man.
Every time Jay threw it, he expected us to catch it, but it was coming 100 miles an hour. I'm like, dude, you catch it. Here comes Gino Zecca. Makes a move. He's across the 30. Another first down for the Belton Tigers.
Man, first down.
I'll tell you that. Will Shepherd back to pass. He's going to look down the field, and he's going for Gavin Ross, and that ball is intercepted. What a play by Malik Wilson, the senior. Diving interception for Malik, Jay. How about that play?
I mean, what a play. I mean, diving backwards, staying in bounds, and getting an interception. And I think it's one of those things where Gavin was really trying to, try to see if he was going to high point it, if he was going to run some more. And as he was thinking, the defense was intercepting.
Man. 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. And it's going to be a screen to Gino Zek. I saw that one coming 10 miles away. He's got a lot of room to run, a lot of grass. He's got 2 blockers, and he's got a Belton touchdown. 12 yards from Will Shepherd to Gino Zecca. And the Tigers are in the end zone again.
I mean, that's just how you draw it up. Catch the ball, you got 2 blockers in front of you and 2 defenders, and you just make a play after that.
I've been that guy. So Sullivan has 1st and 10, and he does the double move. How about that, Jay?
Yeah.
Sign me up. Intercepted.
Jabari James with the interception. He's coming back, Jay. He might take this one all the way. No, they're going to finally get him. There's a flag. There's 17 flags on the field and a missing helmet, but there's no head in it. But Jabari James has the ball for the Belton Tigers.
And great call. And one thing about
it got intercepted, Jay.
Yeah, but you know, and I wasn't going to say nothing, but I was like, well, he's playing off pretty far. So I don't know how much that's going to work, and he played it perfectly, but the quarterback already had his mind made up. He was going to try to make that throw, and the safety was over the top. We got an interception, and we got 50 flags on the field.
50 flags on the field. Jabari James. Will Shepherd back to pass. He's under pressure from Brown. That ball's intercepted again. What a play on the outside by David Fernandez, the strong safety. That Rudder defense is making plays left and right. That's 3 interceptions, 1 for Fernandez, 1 for Wilson, and 1 for Hurd. How about the Rudder Ranger defense, Jay?
Yeah, and it's time now for the offense to say, we appreciate you. We're going to do something with the football. Complimentary football, that's it. This is a team you can kind of get some points on, and it's not happening. And you're trying to make it happen.
Well, here he comes up the middle. Nice carry. He turns left. He's got some room. He's got a couple of blockers. He's down the sideline to the 30, to the 20, to the 15-yard line for the Belton Tigers. What a run by Will Shepherd.
What a run. And I'm not on defense, but I'm thinking those guys thought that he was just going to slide. And they kind of let
Joe Curtis's wife, Alyssa, she's like, hey, man, thanks for the updates on the time. I can't see the dang scoreboard from where I am. First and goal for the Tigers. Shepherd to Zecca to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that time you just give the ball to the ref. It's amazing how that works.
Yeah. You get a penalty on it, and it's like, okay, we ain't doing that again. Shepherd gets it off, and that wind stops it right now. And it comes back, and what a nice Rudder Ranger roll. Say that one 3 times fast.
Good job, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I want to thank my mom, my wife, and the people that have supported me in my career. So
take a bow, brother.
Yes. In the season. 3rd and Salado. And Will Shepherd's going down the middle to Gavin Ross. He's got the first down. He turns left. He's into Ranger territory. He stops. He cuts back. He jukes. He jives. He dodges. He ducks. He dives. He dodges. And he gets down into Ranger territory at the 35-yard line, Jay.
Man, I think he did everything that you said. Man, I'm just surprised he was just that wide open. And, when you got a strong arm like Shepherd, you can throw into that wind, and that was a good throw. Great route. And that you can on those throws.
Of course, if you're Jay Thompson, you don't have to worry about that because Jay threw nothing but like 75-mile-an-hour fastballs with this perfect spiral.
I appreciate that.
Back to pass.
Again.
Will Shepherd, he's got it. And that ball's complete to Gavin Ross. Touchdown. Touchdown, Belton Tigers. What a play by Will Shepherd into that wind. Completing it to his man, Gavin Ross, for a 14-yard touchdown, Jay. Now they got the wind. Now is the time to make some hay. They've only got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left with the wind. And Morrison is behind the line of scrimmage, but he makes a move. And now he's coming back right. He's pulling a Marion Barber on him. And down the sideline he goes. Big play, A.J. Morrison.
Man, and that's the type of effort, just to make big plays tonight. And it's taking a big Heat man effort like that just to get some positive yards.
20 out there, Right. And they called Asa. So I'm like, hey, he's awesome. That's close enough. Here comes David Plans coming left. He breaks a tackle, and he turns right. He goes right into the white. Touchdown, Tigers. Javid Plans from 17 yards out. And he's been working hard all night long, and that's touchdown number 2 for him, Jay.
Yeah, and it's one of those where, he had that power run on that last drive, and this time it just seemed like, I don't know too many guys wanted to hit him once he got full head of steam going.
There was, as Deion Sanders said, there was a lot of business decisions being made down there. And with the wind, Corin Ramasar kicks that one over the building, and that one's going to be
long.
Yeah, he looks like
stride when he's throwing.
Yeah, it looks like Randall Cunningham.
Man, come on, man. We can't be thinking like that.
Morrison
Flashback, man. The way he just wind the football up like that. and get it up out of there.
So, all right. So we got to talk about Byron Leftwich then. Okay. So just so you know, you don't know who Jay is. Okay. Let me tell you who Jay is.
Tell him, man.
Jay loves Dan Marino.
Oh, yeah.
So he likes a quarterback that's 230 pounds, that's going to stand there in the pocket, never ever run the ball, and sling it with 500 miles an hour, breaking people's fingers and all of that crap.
Pocket passer.
That's who the pocket passer. That's who Jay is, because that's who he is. We used to play flag football and nobody could catch it when Jay threw it except me. And so Jay only threw to me. So it was like, okay, well, why are you always throwing it to him? It's like, first of all, he's my friend, but second of all, he catches it.
He actually got hands.
He actually has some hands over there. So anyways, I remember the ESPN commercial. Byron got drafted, and Jay raised his hand. He was like, "That's my dude right there. I finally got a black quarterback that's going to stand there in the pocket and throw the ball, not run." Because all we had seen at that point was like Randall Cunningham,
scramblers,
running
dual threats, and all that kind of stuff.
Cordell Stewart and all this crap, And so he was like, "Man, I got my dude," and he was good for like 15 minutes. And then they did the commercial where he's coming out he's got the footballs in the holsters, and he's pulling them out and throwing them into the crowd. He's on a float in a pool. He's going for it.
I think did he lose it in the lights? I don't know.
He didn't lose it in these lights. These are the worst lighting in the history of lighting. And I made the mistake of I was watching Texas football tonight, and I saw Ashley Pickle showing highlight after highlight after highlight. Then she shows the Belton highlights, and it looked like somebody turned the lights off. And I was like, man, what in the world happened here? Why are the lights so bad on this? And so I messaged the AD, Sam Skidmore. He's a buddy of mine. Our kids play together on a select flag team. And I emailed him, and I said, hey, man, Coach, what's going? Why does the picture look so bad whenever they're showing Belton highlights? And he goes, because our lights stink, man. You think I don't know that? I'm aware. Let's see if they go back to Will Shepherd running, or maybe a play action here, Jay. They're gonna spread it out, and into the formation comes Asa Thomas.
That's something that you can run outside of that.
And it's going to be Rouse on the run. Jet sweep to the right. He's down near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Gavin Ross on the jet sweep.
Yeah, when you bring him in tight like that, and you find the defenders come follow him, all now is just a race to the pylon and Goss run.
Yeah, Gavin Ross just making plays. And this one, execution, like what Coach Martinez was talking about. Shepard's going to look down the line on the wheel route for Will Shepherd to Gavin Ross with a beautiful pass. Wow. That was an amazing play.
Yeah, that was textbook. You see the defenders on top, and you throw it back shoulder. And, one thing Ross did on that, he didn't show it until the last minute.
Late hands, baby.
You got, that's something you try to drill into these wide receivers, and we got a big display of it right then and there.
Javid plans. All right. So the ball's going to go to Good, and he's running. I told you, and he's got it. First down, Lions. Jalen Good with the run.
You was right, Russ.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. I couldn't really hear you. Could you just say that again?
Good call, Russell, maybe.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So, 10-yard run, 4th and a yard and a half for the Waco High Lions. Alvarez, he's going to give it up the middle, and that ball's going all the way. Pucker up, baby. Touchdown, Waco High Lions.
And he's still running.
Lane Jones, the coach's son, the assistant head coach, Lenoy Jones' son, with the touchdown run.
And that's one thing about being all bunched up like that on short yardage. We've seen it so many times. If you just get through that first wave,
bye-bye.
You home free.
So we had to pucker up on that one, Jay. So the Waco High down inside the 30-yard line. Look at him go, Jay.
Man, he's running and really just looking for somebody to hit. When he get out there in the open field, like, man, I like it to run like this, but I do want to hit somebody.
It's like Larry Zonka. It's like, you'd get a lot more yards if you wouldn't run towards the defensive backs, right? You understand this, right? Googling, kids.
Yeah, that way I would.
Absolutely. Morton's in that little triangle at the bottom of your screen right there.
And going down the middle is Will Shepherd, and he's got Gavin Rouse, and what did I tell you?
Yeah.
He makes the difficult catch just look easy, and he's down inside the 5 to the 3.
He had a safety that looked like he had a bead on the ball, but it just went across.
He's
He's
amazing.
Snatched it out the air.
My man is 5'9", 166 pounds, and he just makes plays like he's 6'3".
Right.
And that's a huge play to Gavin Ross, and he just makes it look so easy, Jay. First and goal at the 3. Kaysen Morton going left, and Kaysen Morton has a Belton touchdown. Touchdown Tigers with 1:50 to go in the half.
You know, they're running the football, and you get them behind the chains, and then you're going to, you're really putting in their wheelhouse. Because now they say, okay, well, we just throw it to Ross then, and then it's a big gain, and now it's a touchdown.
So Ramasar will pooch this one again, and it hits the ground and bounces, and there's Tigers all around, and there's Lions. Some kind of cat got on it, Jay.
A lot of pouncing going on.
A lot of pouncing.
I think the Lions came up with it.
They did, absolutely. Talk to me about what you've seen from the Belton offense tonight, Jay.
Run. Then after that,
run. Yeah. All right. So, we were talking to some of the coaching staff at the halftime. I said, y'all going to open it up in the second half? And he goes, why? We ain't got time for that bull crap, man. We're doing it. No, they're going to give to Gino, and Zeka goes up the middle. Man. He's at the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
He just keeps yardage. It just takes so long.
Alvarez will turn and hands to his running back, and he's got some room. He's down the sidelines. He's breaking away. He could go all the way. This is going to be Medlock. Amir Medlock inside the 30, finally run down. But what a play by Amir Medlock. No, that's Tamarian Marshall, the junior. Marshall coming in with a huge play inside Belton territory to the 23-yard line.
Wow. Run the football, Lions. Simple that.
Get it a completion. Get a completion.
We're looking at the Tigers. It don't look like they're bringing one linebacker and dropping back.
And Alvarez goes way down the middle. He's got a receiver, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Lions. What a play. I cannot see that number, Jay.
Well, it's single digits.
Zay Johnson, number 4. Thank you, Jim Deacon. Number 4, Zay Johnson with a 32-yard touchdown on the first completion from Alvarez.
Hey.
So back to pass is Will Shepherd, and Shepherd, no, he's going to run. Nope, he is going to pass. And he's got his man. The ball is caught inside the 5. I think that's Achilles Palomares. And it is. Palomares down to the 2.
I mean, one thing about Shepherd, he both looked almost fooled both of us that he was going to run, but he set his feet and squared his shoulders, and that's one thing as a quarterback you got to do, once you stop and you're going to your left like that.
Well, and he also made sure, look, I'm behind the line of scrimmage. I'm going straight down the line, and then I'm going to let this baby rip. He's like, I don't, thank the Lord. 4 minutes to go in the game. Will Shepherd down the middle. Gavin Ross to the paint. Touchdown, Tigers. That's going to be the nail, Jay.
Yeah, and you want to talk about what a running game do for you. Yeah. That's what a running game does for you.
And here we go with Tank James and A.J. Alexander's in there at running back. And they'll go to Christian Osweri. Osweri has the catch. He turns left. He's got some blocks. And look at this.
My goodness.
Look at him go. He turns on the burners. Down the sideline. And he's inside the 10. First and goal, Broncos.
You talk about turning on some burners.
Man,
I saw Metcalf just now. The way he took off the blocking was just set up so beautifully. A great play, great blocking, and once he got, open field, he just turned on the juices. And,
everybody got blocked. I mean, they got a hat on a hat over there, and A.J. Alexander's going to go right. He's looking for the goal line. He's reaching, and he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Again, outside run.
A.J. Alexander with a 4-yard touchdown run. That's his first touch of the night, Jay. He's like, where have you been, man? Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.